Okay, I'll address the crowd. If I didn't play 5e reliably, what makes you think I'm going to play 5.5?
Good question.
Like,
Hello, everybody.
I've in a 5e game, and it's been a fist fight against the rules the entire time. But hello, everybody. Welcome back to the show, which is finally back at long last.
It's been about a month. I know.
Yeah, as it usually is at this point. We could recategorize it as a monthly game. It'd probably be accurate, but now we're actually back reliably. Touch fucking wood.
Oh, you have wood.
What?
I was veneer, but close enough.
It has a wood top. The rest is the weird wood mash.
Oh, MDF.
I'm not sure how we're referring to talking about having wood here, but I'm a little bit confused.
Get your mind out of the gutter, you disgusting influencer. Don't you have some drama to go be in?
Well, speaking of drama, should we address the fact that should we address the elephant in the room?
No.
Yes, indeed.
Okay.
Pathfinder. Let's fuck some shit up, please.
Exactly. Well, when last we left our Intrepid Heroes, I believe there was an official vote as to where they would go, because we believe in democracy in this channel now.
Yeah.
Let me scroll back, actually, to the
This is democracy made manifest.
And
Yep.
Get off my penis.
Greenskin Camp has won in that vote, actually.
Yep, Greenskin
9
Camp
votes.
is done.
Very cool. Thank you for participating in the vote.
As the eternal centrist, I will refrain from any voting because we'll let the will
Well,
of
we
the
didn't
masses.
have a choice anyway. I think. At least I didn't vote because I was like, that feels unfair to vote in it.
If we did have a choice, I wouldn't have anyway.
Obviously,
I
I would
remember.
just vote that we go left.
Right.
Whatever's that.
Oh.
No,
Saucy, I will not ask Bill about hentai goblins. Sorry, no.
What?
As
Saucy.
we've established the various types of goblins that are in the setting. None of them are those ones.
Saucy,
If
come on
I-
now.
one more fucking person messages me in my DMs without a fucking price tag attached, I'll gut them myself.
On my way to Bill.
Now, so what are we doing? What's going on? What's happening? Bill, orient us.
Oh.
You have a... What the fuck was the rat? Oh yeah, the song of rats. I'm trying to orient myself because I was working on the map the whole of today. I was brushing up with some...
What rat?
This one. Are you blind? Do you not have eye?
No, I can't see it. It's not on my map.
yeah, I have no visibility outside of
You
Well,
have to try
yeah.
and...
the concepts of influence.
Yeah.
No,
Whoops.
wrong button. Fuck. I need to do that.
I have about
Just fucked
yeah.
up. Don't have
Oh yeah, because
finger.
I forgot you guys don't actually have dark... Why don't you guys have dark vision? You
Oh, I
guys
have dark vision, but I have about this square or that circle. Excuse me.
I don't have dark vision. I've got my Captain Planet ring out of light.
Yeah, there you go.
I mean, we're just on the
There you
same map
go.
as last
Oh,
time, right?
Yeah, I just don't know why my
This
vision got
much.
Gather around because I
spooky
transfer to the next one, you bunch of mongs.
Oh,
Alright.
re. Should have some sort of dark vision. I guarantee I do. Been a while.
recap.
Yeah, I have dark vision 60 feet. Come on now.
Things happened in the recap.
Yes, yes.
We
Who wants to do a
survived.
recap?
Now we fight more. That's as much as I can give her now, honestly.
There was an encounter with a bear, and it's what
yeah.
appeared to be a bear until you learned otherwise.
You
And,
fighting this rat, or is he
Mark tried to
friendly?
kill
I don't
me.
remember.
No, that is Mark's rat.
Oh, that's Mark's rat. Okay.
Big rat.
Large rat. Large lad. Absolute unit. So I think we're going left.
Yeah, which
For
would,
comrades,
you did speak to the local pook.
Yes.
Yes,
What'd you
he
call
was
him?
very nice.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I do remember that. Yeah.
Here he is.
Yes.
He went on at length about all the bastards in this forest whom he hates. And
What a lad.
he did point you towards a number of places, like the cult higher upstream, But off to one side of it, in a clearing which used to be a major logging operation, there is a greenskin camp. Now, you've met one of the Uruks, the large potato-y looking lad, which I believe I believe he was nicknamed Spud Boy.
Mm-hmm. Remember this?
Now, is there anything anyone would like to do before we move up to said camp for what's going to be a fairly protracted little matter?
Let's see, where are we at? I've got 35 out of 48 HP. Do I want to take a... How much do we... Look, see, this is why I can't play both Pathfinder and 5e at the same time. How much, like, HP do we regain if we do a short rest, for example?
It's 1 hit point per level.
Okay, for a short rest.
Double that if you get someone who's well versed in medicine.
I mean, I can do medicine stuffs.
So it'll be double your level. So it'll be 12.
Penny, don't you also have those healing salves?
Oh, probably. I fucking made a shit ton.
Let's just do
I
a
will say,
short
at this
rest, I'd
point,
say.
some of you are. There's no short rest. There's only 8-hour rests in this one.
Okay.
But at this point, you have been trudging through the mud and the filth for quite some time now. I can't remember the last time you actually rested. It may have been
Probably should take a
underground.
little break just to
I think that would be a good idea. Yes.
Now the rain is still streaking down in that horrible, like, violet magenta light, so you may wish to get under cover.
Sure.
Can we go to the cabbage man?
He's way
Yes.
back. Where is he? Is he only
We
just
could
back
probably
over
rest
here?
with him.
Where was the cabbage man? Was he only back over the... this
No,
little
he's
thing?
all the way down to the
Bottom left.
southwest,
Mm.
right?
Yep, and you will have to probably be a bit careful as to which route you take.
I mean,
It is the safest place that you know of currently.
Yeah, we could just take the boat.
okay, do you want to take the boat back there, rest for the evening, and get our stuff all together, steal
Yeah.
some more of his cabbages?
No, not
You
steal.
know.
We can ask.
Yeah, we can just ask him. Yeah, right.
What?
Boat.
Alright, let's go back down there, get rested up, heal up, and then come back. Does that make sense? I think so.
Yep. Baz will eye the spiders in the
And the
distance.
spiders that
They
are
appear
appearing
to
on the
just-
shoreline.
They appear to just be topiary bushes, but they weren't there previously.
They
I
appear
see.
to be moving.
Again, they just appear to be topiary
Okay.
bushes.
Okay.
Let's just... I'm still saying that we should head back to the cabbage man's shack and...
We can probably get some actual proper food there.
Mm-hmm. Cabbage.
And rest. I mean, cabbage soup. Grilled cabbage.
That's literally all I ate yesterday was
cabbage
sauerkraut.
salad.
If it's good enough for all of Eastern Europe, it's good enough for you guys.
Exactly.
That's not saying much.
But it's still something. We should buy cabbage.
Yes. Probably what I'll eat tonight for dinner. I'll have another some more sauerkraut. Fuck yeah.
As you make quick time out here, because you do have an little outboard motor, you do kind of come up to this little meeting here at quite a speed.
Oh,
Ah.
no.
You
Oh,
may
no.
wish to make a sailing check, which is profession sailor, or a wisdom
What the-
check.
Okay,
So otherwise you're going to jackknife this thing and capsize yourself.
no.
Oh shit.
You can use disable device because of how the outboard motor works, which I know is a weird thing, but it is true. I know this because I played a character who was a halfling who had a little outboard like this on a dinghy.
1 second. Wisdom?
Disable device.
Wisdom or disable device.
Where?
Yay.
Okay.
An 18, do I succeed?
Everything above a 15 would have worked.
Okay.
It's fairly simple sailing. You'll have to try and cut through over land, dragging it. Unfortunately, the little divot here will block your route. Unfortunately,
Okay.
it's a little hop, skip, and a jump.
Alright.
I will pick more of those roads. Be like swerve. Awesome.
All right. So wait, where's the house? Where's his house? I don't
It's up
remember.
to you to recall.
Oh shit. Who
I think we have
remembers?
to go proceed straight forward. And carefully navigate past the branch.
Okay.
Or the trunk.
Nah, I'm not going to be that mean to you. It's actually, you need to hook. You need to take a right turn to the left.
Yeah.
Wait.
So we go here,
Okay.
and then down here.
Down the unconvincing.
Will I
Alright.
get some more of the barrier roses?
You may if you wish. Be a regular herbalism check.
So I would have picked some as we scoot
Wait a
past.
minute, they're called barrier roses?
Yeah, were you not aware that been calling them that this whole time? They turned up
Is it
with
Briar?
I only just realized or
Yeah.
recalled what that is in might be a reference to.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
13.
Yeah. Managed to pick them.
How many?
I managed to get only about 3, unfortunately. It's hard
I have
going.
4 in total. Wait.
Wait.
Barriers roses do have an effect. They actually erase memory.
I just
So,
discovered I moved the icon thing with the arrow keys.
Yeah.
How I never
Oh, yeah.
until right now on episode
Whoa.
like 57 or something.
62, actually.
Well, Mark's only been here for
I'm
like
lost.
35,
Oh,
40 of them. To be fair, I just realized that as well. I didn't know that either. To the second.
I was ready. Was Mark one of the formative members? Yeah, he was.
Were you?
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
you were. Oh, right. Because Oozly was the one who
Usually
dipped out.
departed.
Yeah.
Cabbage man. Oh,
Knock on the door. Hello, Cabbage Man. Excuse me. Jesus.
It's good
Prob-
to see
we
you
should probably,
again.
we should, yeah, should probably knock before we just barge in.
I'm on his roof, I'm not inside.
Oh, okay.
The door was open, to be fair. He's sharpening a knife.
We've taken a little bit of some slight injuries in our adventures. Would you mind if we just stay the night here, rest up, and
I'm not
get
surprised.
back on our way?
I'm not surprised you were tired. You've been gone 4 days.
Hmm.
oh,
Time does flow strangely around these parts.
True.
He gets he sniffs at you. Especially when you've been hitting the bottle.
Yeah.
or whatever that fucking
Wait,
dragon
hang on
thing
a
was
minute.
you guys were drinking.
Hang on,
Weird.
let me double check something. He goes over to a tally board. Ah, my apologies. You've been gone 11 days.
Hmm. Oh my. Yeah, well, time flies.
But they do. You didn't have
Mark
time for the next
disappeared.
harvest.
Help. Oh, there he is.
Well, should we just rest, regain our health and stuff?
You know.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything
It's
happen
humble.
over
It's,
the next couple
Humble,
hours?
but I hope this would be appropriate. He'll hand out, like, bed rolls, but they're pretty much just thatch mats. He doesn't seem to have much more than that. And there's a layer of moss, so it's quite comfortable at least.
If
Oh,
need
thank
be.
you.
I think I still have my one bedroll.
What could I give?
Oh yeah, you have a magical bed roll. You can wear against cloak.
Yes.
That actually increases the amount you heal.
Oh,
If I recall, it doubles the amount of healing you take from rest, and also allows you to heal stat damage faster. But I don't believe anyone's taken any stat damage recently, so there's that.
Mhm.
I don't think I have anything of value to offer.
And I offer him one of the barriers roses.
Okay. As he offers, he stops your wrist. Be very careful with that. They are
Why?
dangerous.
Oh?
One whiff of its pollen, and you'll forget a lot about yourself. He'll kind of calmly place it into a little vase.
Hmm.
I have 3 more.
He looks at you as if you've just informed him that you have a grenade.
I just show that they're like, the one cloaks are evergreen handed to Eris, where you can plant things. One of them is rooted in it.
Be very careful with them, miss.
Oh.
As I said, they are dangerous.
Still, if there's anything I can offer you for your hospitality, sir, I could offer you some gold.
He'll wave away. I've no need of it out here. Besides, those who wander the forest with too much gold, it tends to bring misfortune.
Understandable.
Bringing too much of the city here tends to attract the wrong sort of attention.
Understandable. Just wanted to thank you for helping us out so much.
He waves it away. The company is thanks enough. He's got a big earthenware pot over a hearth fire that is clearly full of whatever he could forage, as well as you're not sure what kind of animals are in it, but it's like this very small game. It's rabbit, chicken, all that kind of stuff. Help
It's a big
yourselves.
meat stew.
By the sounds of things, it's been going for a while.
Oh, forever stew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The pot just keeps going. He has blatantly enough firewood and actually charcoal to keep this thing going ad infinitum. And still that rain outside is hammering down. You can actually see it wearing little divots in the soil. Seems to be getting heavier. Every now and then, as you try and get some rest and the strange perpetual twilight, the night sky is cracked by a thunderbolt and the explosion of some distant tree.
Huh. Well, do we make it through the night without any obvious
Could
interference?
everyone roll me perception checks, please?
Sure thing.
One sec.
And we're all fairly perceptive.
That's a good observation.
Whoa!
Now, will I roll for Albert? 'Cause then-
Yes, please.
Okay, just let me find his sheet real quick. God damn it. I opened it in the wrong browser. Don't worry. I'm sorry.
Okay. Eris, you notice one thing, is that when Comrade sleeps, if one of your compatriots' limbs strays too close to him, he reflexively snaps at it with his teeth.
I mean, I would too.
Yeah, but you don't remember him having so many canines before. In fact, he seems to have nothing but canines now.
Oh no. Well, he is a canine, so I mean...
Also, my arms and legs are retracted into my torso now.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You're a turtle boy now.
Oh, you turtle boy!
There's a as soon as you fall asleep, there's a horrible crunching noise, like someone stepping on an aluminium can.
Teething on the fucking armor.
Because essentially your armor just concertinas inside of itself.
Yes.
Ooh, that stuff is fitted as well. Can't be good for it. So, as far as anyone else is concerned, they look over to you, and all your limbs are like in different angles. You're nearly turning into a happy windmill. It's like just gonna kill him. But shite Sam hijinks aside, your host doesn't sleep. You notice. Though, after a while, before you nod off to sleep, and it's actually no, it would be after you nod off to sleep, Eris, your faithful hound awakens you slightly with a nudge, and you witness as Stonebones here takes a flask out from inside of a couple of pots.
Hmm.
And it's this vibrant, glowing, kind of silvery liquid. He pours himself a very small amount of it, and hand shaking as he lifts it to his lips, slowly drinks it.
Is like a silverly like moon adjacent?
Seems like it. But any signs of fatigue he once had disappears completely as soon as he does. And he just keeps a watch outside. The whole time he's got this flint knife in his hands, ready, as he's watching out. He's still cutting through the various meat and veg for the pot, but as he's doing it, he's not looking at the food he's cutting up. He's looking outside through the window gaps. The windows here are very rudimentary. There's a few holes in the walls. One of them is made of paper, of thin sheets of paper. One of them is made of like several little pieces of glass that's been like glued with pine tar. It varies by window to window, but he keeps like eyes darting left and right, looking through as if he's expecting something. And the whole time there's just a hammer grip on that knife as it chews through the various like meat and vegetation that he's just carving up. He's pretty much obliterating this stuff completely effortlessly, like it's second nature.
Hmm.
And you notice that beside him is a string of a bundle of some kind of herb with little bulbs on the end. Of course, as you've got your skinwalker yourself, so you'd actually be able to smell it. It's got a very strong garlic odor to it.
Hmm.
As a herbologist, you'd know it's crow garlic. It's a little allium it's a lot stronger than regular garlic.
Eat it.
And so it's a good ways away from you, but if you wanted to help yourself after it's going in the soup for the most part. But he's keeping some next to him at all times. No matter what he's cutting up, he's keeping a handful of it next to him.
Oh my god, there's
what it
something
is
that
on.
doesn't like garlic in this
Mm.
place. Can I ask Mr. Chubbs if there's anything specific relating to all this information?
He looks over at Comrade. He looks back to you.
Oh. I wonder what doesn't like garlic in this room with us. I forgot the whole vampire thing.
Open my one sleeping eye.
So you cut out there, mate.
I said just open like one eye or whatever.
So he watches one of Comrade's eyes just snaps open. Seemingly in reaction to him being looked at. Comrade, if I do recall, you did get a debuff that said that you find the odor of all your colleagues delicious, and you want to eat them. Something to keep in mind.
Was that in the game or in real life?
In the game, preferably. I mean, I don't know what your proclivities are. I know things are rough on the mainland right now.
It'd be about to get a lot rougher, who knows?
Perhaps.
I shall keep my commentary to myself for the time being. You know, so apart from that, the night seemingly passes without a hitch.
Alrighty.
When you
That's
awaken,
good.
the rain outside is now so strong it has literally ripped apart the cabbages in the field.
Oh shit.
One of the scarecrows now missing an arm.
This is devastating. Cabbages. Can I use mending to restore a cabbage? Or the scarecrow?
Yeah, I believe you can. If you got mending.
Yeah, it's one of my cantrips.
You see, he's actually weirdly, your host isn't really bothering to bring them in. As you go to run out into the rain, he stops you there and shakes his head. Too late.
Damn. No cabbage.
They will regrow. They always do. They're hardy. Every now and then you need to give it back to the soil. As you're looking out onto the into the rain, which is now coming down with such ferocity, it's stripping branches from trees, and the horizon is littered with the scorched husks of burned trees. Though not enough that whilst there are a couple of burning wounds in the forest canopy, for the most part, it's not enough to actually pierce the thick layer of foliage. Outside, everything smells strangely. There's a perfume smell mixed in with the ozone. As you're watching, a rabbit crosses over across the path with its neck seemingly broken. One less fortunate example is just in a ditch at the path side. It's been hit. The rain has come down on it with such force that it has stripped the skin from the bone.
Yeah, I'm not going outside.
Yeah.
It's been getting worse. I don't think it'll be stopping anytime soon.
I vote we have another short rest moment.
He passes around cups of tea.
No,
Oh.
really.
It's not much, but it might help. It's tea smells odd. It's not actual tea. It's just a mix of various herbs. Well, it does completely get rid of any sense of nausea or fatigue that you have. It wakes you up completely.
Right, and if anyone had any of that, I suppose. There you go.
Any fatigue whatsoever, clear it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll have some of that too then.
He passes it down to you. It's got a strange, like, goldish hue to it. It's got a bundle, like, still soaking in the water.
Bottoms up, bitches. What would I say?
Oh, nod quietly to himself. I'm not sure how you mean to brave the rains now. But something must be done. Try and
Let's go underground.
You wouldn't get far. Soil only goes down 18 inches, then hits
Yeah, it's like a big
seawater.
swamp, isn't it?
Seawater beneath 18 inches.
I think water's easier to get through than dirt.
That's true.
Let's seawater and stone.
Alright, well then we have to go over the rain, don't we?
I'm many things, but I'm not a hang gliding instructor.
So I'd step away for a moment. What roughly is the situation?
The rain is now coming down so hard it's injuring animals and stripping away bark from trees.
We're
It has literally hit. One rabbit has gone by with its neck broken. Another has been killed by it and is literally just peeled it.
Oh shit, what?
see.
Essentially, if you're not in at least heavy clothing, you're going to start to take injuries from it.
Oh, doesn't
From the rain?
It is coming down with such force that it is breaking tree branches.
Penny? Don't you have like a telekinesis thing that you could basically maybe use as like a umbrella?
Yeah, but it's also like only for so many people. I'm guessing.
Could cover a decent surface area.
Yeah, and it's as long as it covers the vertical.
Yeah, and it'll absorb the initial impact as well.
To increase the area that it covers, just project it higher in the air.
I can't wait for it to be fucking sideways rain like in the Netherlands.
No, it's falling straight downwards.
Okay, good.
It's like a sheet. Some of the raindrops are so consistent. It's like it's a solid column of water.
Who the fuck opened the?
You just
the missing
open the
pasta
sky.
strainer?
It's literally like a
Yeah.
bullet. It is like a bullet hole in the sky in the firmament, pouring
It's
downwards.
the missing pasta strainer from Saitos. It's up there. We found it.
But the rain has gotten to such a state. It looks like the key grip's fucked up the weather effects in post.
Huh. No, we can do that. Just my brain is very fucked. It's too
What's the
warm.
area of effect on your? What's your maximum range reach on it?
One sec. I do believe it was 30 feet. And I can move
As long as
objects
they-
up to 200 pounds.
As long as they're within 30 feet of you, it's fine. But there are like every now and then a drop will come through with enough force that it will slip through.
Oh boy. Surely that
some of
wouldn't
these-
kill us.
Some of these drops are coming through with over 200 pounds of force. But most of the force is being drawn out by telekinesis.
Alright. It should dampen the worst of it.
Yeah.
So, in that case, I reckon our best bet is just to be fast, I guess. And hurry.
So it's bundle around. I'll just the route back. I'm not going to make you roll. I'm not going to be that much of an asshole. Just bundle up so I can move you across whole cloth.
Cool.
That's when we next go to the next section.
Zip zap.
During the night, you've noticed that you're down a few people.
Whomst?
Well, your previous magical sword wielder has disappeared with the sword, and your would-be interloper and swashbuckler type has also disappeared along with his child. They both have slipped away.
Oh,
In fact, you don't recall them even
good.
bedding down for the evening.
No, they never joined us on the boat. I hope they're doing good.
Ah, they'll be alright.
Yeah, they've got Carl with them. They'll be fine.
Yeah, I guess.
As you go to exit, you have company waiting for you.
I mean, I guess we should be kind of worried about that, but yeah.
It's that fucking
alright.
dog again.
No, it's Vaporeon. That's Aiden's dog.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Madogo.
It is completely unfazed by the rain. Like the rain is hitting it and bouncing off.
Wait, you can.
Oh, I'll stand
you can
under
use
like
it as
the
a hat.
under the awning or whatever, you know.
Yeah, as you
use
like
the dog as a hat.
as you like put your hand out to go like to pet it, the rain hits it and it's like being hit with a fire hose.
Ugh.
Well, no, it's like getting hit with industrial pressure washer. It actually like cuts you a little bit.
Come here, boy.
Oh, no,
come here.
we're sanding
Where have you
her
been?
down.
Meow.
Oh, what a good cat. I mean, dog or whatever.
Creature.
I'll give him a pet. What do you think he'd like as a treat? I don't know.
A rock.
A rock?
Rock.
I'll just pick off a piece of like myself and
One of the crabs suddenly scuttles away from your person, and it bites.
I thought all my I thought all the crabs were gone.
Not all of them.
Oh, I'll give him a crab. All right, I'll give him a crab then.
It bites through the shell completely.
There you go.
It's like watching. Best way to describe it. It's like watching a rat trap hit an apple. It's very disconcerting, and he crunches through it like it's nothing.
Good boy. And give him a pat on the head.
Its mouth is full of like chunks of shell and crab juice. Yo.
That's a good boy. Where have you been?
Yo.
I mean, like, is there any like? Is there anything we should know about?
It runs in a little circle. Yeah.
Okay, like, is there anything that we should know about? That you found that's interesting? That's good, boy?
Yeah.
Can you point in a direction?
It looks at you completely dumbfounded. And, like, turns its head completely 180 degrees upside down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good boy. I'll give him another crab.
This one, it just grabs by the leg, smashes it into a rock, and then just, like, licks up the remains.
By the way, there were 400 baby spider crabs that were inside of me, so I presume I have basically an unlimited amount.
Yeah, it's like you're now crab infested. Like chicken. It's like chicken infested from 3.5. for crabs. It's coastal variation.
All right, he's a good boy. He's here to help.
Here, crab is actually worth less than chickens here because you know at least chickens lay eggs.
Crabs lay eggs.
Yeah, but no one eats it.
It's true, they do.
You meant if they got eggs, you need to throw them back.
That's true. That's true as well. Yeah.
You should only really be eating male crabs if you're catching them.
Yeah.
Everything else, females get thrown back.
Nah, it depends. If it's a really huge female, you can eat them. But like, yeah.
If you want parasites, yes. If it's like a massive matriarchal
If it's
one,
cooked
you don't.
properly, it's fine.
It's not going to be pleasant though. Don't eat.
I've done it many times with Chesapeake Bay crabs. Come on now.
That's different. This is not fucking East Coast degenerate crabs. This is proper crab. These are like spider crabs. Don't fuck with spider crab.
Yeah, talking about Chesapeake Bay blue crabs. Anyway.
Fucking trash.
Wow, you get some hate for that.
Grow
Anyway,
some fucking decent sea life, you degenerate.
So he seems okay in the rain, but I don't know what we're supposed to do now that it's raining, like, legitimately, like...
Well, Eris can project a 30-foot field of barrier around you with telekinesis.
Just
okay.
Only sometimes you'll have to try and dodge.
Doggo, could you... am I alright? Like, I'm made out of rock. Is this bothering me?
Yes.
I mean,
Okay.
you've seen what water does to rocks over time, right?
Do you want to be sand?
I'm made of a dry wall, too, so I guess.
Yeah, dry wall, you ain't water sealed. You get waterlogged. Do you want to get waterlogged again? So you get
No. I'm already full of crabs. Alright. Well, we've got our pet doggo back.
Time to bundle together.
Let's huddle like a house.
Okay. I'm gonna just pass you over to the next map. You haven't quite arrived there yet, but just so you can have a good gander and give it some eye candy for the fans at home.
Hmm.
Oh god, I didn't like that.
Uh-oh.
The trudge through the mud. The mud has become completely upturned. The rain comes down with such force that it is completely pounded to mulch almost all of the ground level foliage that is exposed to the open air. Thankfully not very much, but it's still a morass. Like, there is very little cohesion left to the soil whatsoever. It's a long, slow, World War I-esque death march deep into the upper portions of the forest.
Hmm.
Now, thankfully, the boat does take you a good chunk of the way, but after a while, even the river is obstructed. A landslide has completely blocked off river access. You divert inland for a while. Can I get a couple of survival checks just to make sure you keep your way?
All right. In this case, would siege engineering work in the landscape?
Not yet. When you get to
Okay.
open ground, maybe.
Ah, okay, gotcha.
Oof.
Okay. Let me just quickly fetch something. Roleplay amongst yourselves for a moment.
Well, certainly is a deluge, I guess. This doesn't appear to be natural rain, right?
No, the sky is purple.
Yeah, I know. I'm speaking. You said roleplay amongst yourselves. So I'm speaking to the rest of the members of the party.
Oh, sorry, that seemed the intonation indicated a DM question.
Oh. Do any of you guys have any idea what this might be? Have any familiarity with this kind of unnatural rain?
Seems like some weird extraplanar nonsense.
Mm.
Yeah.
Doggo, do you have any idea what the rain is about? And I'm sure he has no fucking idea. I'll just give him another crab.
He is strangely resilient to it.
That's good to know, though.
Maybe he's from
Yeah.
the elemental plane of water.
Mm.
Could someone roll me a d4, please?
All right.
Yep.
3.
Draw lots.
Oh.
What do you mean?
One of you pick amongst yourselves, either by a lottery or otherwise, one of you.
Me.
I don't know.
I don't know what you're drawing for, but I can do art.
I sacrifice myself as tribute.
You've got a minute to make your decision as to who it'll be.
Me.
Alright.
Easy.
Nearest if you want to.
Yeah.
Let's say so first.
Splendid.
Surely
you'll get-
everything will go well if I leave the group.
Oh no, this is just to elect who didn't get affected. Everyone else from your D50, when I say it is, I double check.
Sorry, I didn't
Yep,
know.
it's D50.
D50. 4.
24.
And one for comment, please. As you swear you've seen this fucking turn before. You've seen this tree before. You marked it. You can see the scratch mark in it. This must be the second or third time you passed it.
Oh,
This tree?
This is not. We're not on that map yet.
Oh, okay.
This is just to.
Okay. Yeah, I got you.
En route.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Who got the 24?
Me.
All the shouting is really hurting your ears. A lot of complaining and everything is just overwhelming. Just the noise of the forest is definitely. The raindrops are like cannons in your ears.
Mm.
Okay, someone got a 4. Who got the 4?
I got the 4.
Okay. Your skin itches.
Hmm.
And what was the last one? Comrade? 47.
Yeah.
That's a strange keening noise. Right at the extreme of your... Like something in the distance, like a glint of something. Like a distant bird call. It's a horrible... It's like a... If you've ever been next to a really loud fire alarm, it's like the distant ringing like a phantom noise. Like you can almost hear a mosquito. To put into pure terms, Neri, you got hypersensitive hearing.
Okay.
Han,
Yes.
you now have what is referred to as fertile skin. Seedlings and miniature life sprout from your skin. They can sometimes be painful.
What?
Huh. I guess some, like,
The amount-
like, nostril genes just came up.
Yes. And it's actually kind of panic. Like it's kind of like disconcerting to you because you've seen what happens. You've seen what happens when a troll gets this kind of who isn't a mouse troll.
Mm.
It can be a bit.
Starts to get fungi?
How to put it? Trolls look at these kinds of situations rather coarsely because it's one of the few things that can kind of compete with their regeneration.
Mm.
So it's kind of their equivalent of a fairly serious, like psoriasis, perhaps.
Right.
And there's old wives' tales told around at various, like if such a thing as troll bonfires were a thing, because obviously their aversion to flames is legendary. But if there would be stories of trolls wandering the forest with whole trees growing through them.
Mm. Yeah, I'll have to get that checked out when I get back to the church.
And of course, Conrad had to roll. He can hear precious metals, gems, and treasure.
Oh,
Yeah,
how
but I'm
interesting.
not interested in those materialistic
Those worldly
capitalists.
possessions.
Yeah, you guys rolled the failure event for survival of maddening echoes. So everyone got to roll on the special madness table. This one's a bit.
It didn't
I
sound
might
that
need to-
bad, though.
I might
yeah.
need to make a harsher one. There's only 50 on here. I reckon I didn't have 50 bad ones. Let's make it go to 100. We should actually be a nice community event. We can have a little suggestion pile for 51 through
Oh, yeah.
100
That is a good idea.
for ease. We will not be allowing the community to decide whatever number 69 is. We'll consult random chart for that one.
We all know what that is.
It's a long-term like physical corruption or madness. I'm not sure what you mean would be this. It's not just going to be just some. Probably someone's probably going to just try and make it like you grow a wang on your head or something. Be that as it may. After also arguing, much to the grating upon poor Neri's ears, eventually the foliage begins to clear, and you can see where the trees have just been smashed. Some of the trees have been smashed down, some of them have been cut down. More than a couple have just been exploded apart, and many others burned. You're looking at the remnants of the lumber camp, and eventually you stumble across the fortress proper, as you are here, where you are situated presently. You see a number of bonfires all arrayed around. Next to them, the same portly uruks you've seen before. Stumbling piles of armor and you're not even sure what. You can't tell what's flesh and fallow. But all armed with the same, those little picks. Almost like crowbars. All in brigandine and plate. They're arrayed around in little cloisters, all chatting to each other in their own language. It's distant, so it's kind of hard to make out. I don't know if anyone actually speaks Uruk.
If anyone
If you've got
could come
goblin or
close.
orc, then
I only speak horse, remember.
Oh, I do have Uruk.
There you go.
though you're not exactly conducive to sneaking, what in big clanky plate.
I can try.
True. The old
Wait,
console.
wait. We have the psychic network. Or
Not-
do we? Is it,
No,
it's
you
not working
don't.
anymore. Oh no.
It disappeared with its owner.
Right. Okay. Shoot. Cause I say, well, one of us who's better sneaking could going into it.
Hold
I don't think any of us are really good at sneaking, to be fair.
I can try. I just got
I
back.
just-
I don't know what I'm doing, but I would be down to do it.
No, it's just that, trying to, talk to these guys, Han speaks their language, but we don't want to necessarily startle them. I don't know, what do you guys want to do? Do I try to go in with peace? I'm down to go in with peace. I can throw it on my peace aura, I'll come with you.
Question, Bill.
Yes.
Is this the greenskin camp?
Yes.
Okay, so I don't know if we're gonna do peace necessarily, like how well that's gonna go.
Good try. You never know. This is completely up to you how you want to do this. You can
mean-
sneak about, you can smash down the doors.
Eris will step forward and wave to
I'll come with you.
this dude.
He waddles over. Hello?
It's raining. Can we seek shelter, please?
He'll point you over to the camp to the left. Or to your right, actually.
Thank you. We'll go there then.
You see him hop down from his little perch.
Oh, okay. Head
Everyone,
down here then, I
please-
guess.
Please do follow the two
Yeah.
thingy.
Hello.
Oh, right, because everyone should stay around Penny because she's got
Hello.
the
As soon as you get a bit too far out, Conrad's getting smacked in the face with all water. Yeah, the rain has not improved since you've been walking. You're now up to the point where being outside of the barrier is like being waterboarded.
Oh fuck.
Hello.
It will physically smash the average person off their feet.
Hello.
Are they getting smashed off their feet?
Oh no, they're wearing plate armor, so it completely just kind of.
It's just like ding 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 ding. Are they like just getting?
They sound like
Working the garbage
they sound like a tumble dry with a brick inside.
Oh, that'll actually make it easier to identify where they are if you can't see them.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be useful.
It would be. It's somewhat, but it's also muffled by the fact that the rain is hitting the floor like a brick.
That is true.
As well as how
I'll
far
walk
you're gonna
over.
get away from me to try and find someone.
I'll walk over to these little guys and I'll hand them both each a crab.
Oh, thank you. He'll reach out, take the crab, and just shove it under his helmet, and it disappears. There's one loud crunch.
I've been missing out on this for forever. I didn't realize it. I forgot that crabs are a
The
bargaining
worst thing
system.
about it is the delay before the crunch. Like it's got a second to think about it.
Like
And
how
when-
every one of these Uruks is just Rich Evans.
Yeah.
I couldn't think of it. I think that was what the original, like, my own brief was, and I forgot it.
One to the other guy as well. We just need to rest here for the night until this rain ends. Is this common for it to rain like this?
One of them looks up. I didn't know it was raining.
Imagine he
Oh.
looks up and a rain like goes directly into the eyes.
Yeah, lovely weather today.
Can we
Wait.
seek shelter?
Baz
mean?
Baz is just gonna go over here, like turn to the guy
You
standing
don't want to go
watch.
too far to get away from Penny's
Fog.
umbrella.
I mean, yeah.
I'm wearing plate armor,
okay,
so
okay,
it's just
yeah, you're fine, you're
clattering
fine.
off of me.
Yeah, but you got like a bishop's hat at the top of your plate armor, so it just gets folded over your face.
Excuse me, you there? Is it raining? I ask him.
Oh my goodness. Boss, there's a fish man down there. It's literally shoved your hat over your head, and you kind of look like a. You know how the bishop's hat looked like the Dagon one?
Yeah.
You look like a giant fish man. Because they can't see very well at the best of times. Guys, come look at this. There's a giant fish man.
We've become the local
Fuck
attraction.
me, he's tall. Boss, come look at this.
Might as well consider just sort of moving back a bit to the camp.
Where'd the fish man go? Oh, I was gonna show everyone.
Aww, now you've ruined his show and tell.
Like, these are old like archery butts, and they've just like been wrenched apart. Like the thatch has just been peeled like an onion.
I just imagine all their arrows and bows are just like splinter and broken.
Yeah, from the rain.
Oh no, most of them seem to have crossbows, and the crossbows are completely fine because they appear to be made of like industrial equipment.
Wild.
Like almost all of the crossbows are made of. They're usually made of just either solid iron or one big block of wood with like the rest of the stuff in steel. They're very well put together. The majority of them are just armed with pickaxes.
But yeah, say listen here, lads. I give both of them a crab. Is it alright if we rest here for the night? Until this. I know you didn't notice it was raining, but it's raining quite hard, and it's difficult for us to travel this way. You mind if we stay here in this hut for the evening till rain
Fine
stops?
by me. The second that Eris gets within like 30 feet, they suddenly both look up. Let's go. Oh. You only notice it when it's gone.
Yeah,
Huh?
sorry. I can
Oh,
only keep
yeah.
it up as for so long. I prefer shelter if we can.
Be our guest. We don't even use them.
Well, there's plenty more crabs. If you'd like some, throw them in a pot. We can all have some dinner.
Between you and me, I don't think the boss realizes we don't need to sleep.
Oh, well, I won't tell him.
He bought us all these tents. I think if we finds out, he's not going to be very impressed with us.
Don't worry, we won't tell him.
Oh, what's your boss's name?
Oh yeah.
Which one?
The one that bought you the tents.
Oh, the Hooby. Well, he kind of looks pensively and kind of picks at his teeth with well, at least you think he picks at his teeth. He kind of shoves one of his grubby gloved digits into the gap under his helm. What was boss's name again? Dancer, Prancer, Blitzen, Rudolph, Chancer. That's it. Yeah, Chancer. Yeah. We've kind of both nod to each other in agreement.
Thank you.
Do you want me to go get him? Okay, he's probably just waking up or just going to sleep. We're not sure which one is it. What day is it? I don't know. Neither of us sleep.
I think we should rest a bit and then we can have a talk with them if we like.
Okay.
And we'll try to get people to... Because I am at least assuming we can go in here.
There is a gate, but it's got... You can actually see through it.
Okay.
It's just got gaps in it.
Because I'd like to wave at them inside and be like, hello.
They all turn in unison and in the same voice go, hello.
Your friends outside said we can get some shelter in here. It's raining if you look up.
They all look up in unison. Hang on, let me get the notepad. He goes over and gets a piece of vellum that's obviously the shit beaten out of it. Who can read the boss's handwriting? I'll give it a go. I can't read.
I can read it, probably.
Steve, come over here. Yeah, there's a big congregation of them now. They're all arguing over what it says.
Also, I'm just saying, 30-foot reach. Mark's getting pounded by water.
You know something strange? None of their fires are going out, even though they're being hit with torrential rain. Whatever is in there is either burning so hot it doesn't care, or is it immune to fire?
Immune to fire? The fire?
Yes. So immune to water. Need more to drink, hang on. Okay, hopefully it should help. The smell coming from the camp is like rotting potatoes. Very strongly so.
It's the worst.
It is very much the worst smell in the world.
That and rotting onions. Holy shit, rotting onions that like start to go liquid.
Ugh.
Let's have some restraint. After all, I believe Hans gotten a stomach upset, so let's be.
He
let's
didn't
be
have to
kind.
clean it.
Hmm.
So,
Bro, it was like a year ago.
yeah, since then we've been eating less onions. Just overall, so it doesn't happen. But will
We're
they
just leaving
let
them
us
aside.
Eventually they also run. It's like, oh, here you go. They hand you the piece of paper.
Alright. Baz, have a look. Because I'm guessing you're
I can't
copying.
read!
Oh my god!
Handing it to everyone who can't read.
Okay, I will attempt reading it then.
Could you
Fine.
sound it out? I can translate it a little bit.
No, if
I
I
guess.
sound it out, I'm worried that if it says, mind you, this is out of
Okay.
character. Out of character. If it says like, oh, do not let anyone in, and I sound it out and they understand, just saying. Linguistics is it that I'd have to roll? To
Yep.
try and read? Or should I sound off my languages I have? In
Tio,
hopes?
you try linguistics.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that almost was a 1. My heart.
Yeah. It says, "Do not let any fucker in regular common." That's why they can't read it. Because it's written in common. Because whoever's their boss doesn't really give a shit. They can't read it common.
Well, it says to not let in townsfolk, but we're adventurers.
They're just kind of muttering amongst themselves.
We're not regular folk, you see. We are special.
I'll be a bluff check.
Okay. May I interest you in a different, charisma-based check?
No.
Come on now.
No.
Because you're blatantly lying to him.
Well, no, it says regular folk. We're not regular.
We're
This
not
is to
regular
let
folk.
any
Look how fucking
fucker
rude
in.
we are.
It says, "Do not let any fucker in."
We're certainly weird and special.
Fine. 23. On my end, the dice is between 18 and 2.
Yeah.
For a second, I was like, oh no.
He's hums and haws about it.
I can cook.
We've got unlimited crabs.
Yeah, we don't exactly look like regular townsfolk, do we?
You look like a giant fish. Are you the one that other bloke was talking about?
Yeah.
I'm not a fish. I say as I lift up my hood.
Oh!
He's just a fly on the wall, don't worry about him. Weird.
Oh no, I'm gonna have to go
fly
talk to one of the bosses about this.
wait. Oh,
What? What is it?
could I offer you a delicious crab?
I'm sorry, I don't like shellfish.
Aw.
What about cabbage?
Mm.
He stops in his tracks.
I can cook it any way you'd like.
I'm listening.
How do you like your cabbage prepared? I will pull out a perfect cabbage head. I even have spices.
He looks perplexed by the word.
Makes cabbage taste like more.
Like
I'm
double
listening.
cabbage.
You know, like salt. I think that's one of the expensive ones too. I can give that.
Yeah, if you let us in, we can cook it by the fire right there.
Roll me a diplomacy check.
Alright.
I will
aid.
assist. I will assist Baz.
Bruh.
1 second. This is where it just erupts in a column of fucking flame.
That cabbage sounded so delicious. He just bursts into flames.
Now, let's see what you actually got.
No.
Oh, as he's talking, as he's talking to you, as you reach forward towards it, he slips, like bangs his elbow right on the fence, and as he's on the floor, all his pockets spill forth with
Spaghetti?
eyeballs.
Uh-huh.
You got to roll Cass's pockets filled with human eyeballs.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Dude, he literally got the fucking spaghetti GameStop
He got
meme.
spaghettied.
Atelier Tatori.
He's now
Atelier
crying.
Tatori. Please.
now
Game
crying.
bye.
He's crying a lot now.
It's okay. What's alright? We can put these in the stew if you like them. We can pick up the eyeballs and wash them off. They'll be fine.
Oh, I'm being informed that Neri has a rat infestation as well as the crab one.
Oh god, so there's just a war going on.
Yeah.
Why do I have a rat infestation?
It's
I
just
think
the
last
Skaven
time
versus the vampire.
I was about to say that
Bad
exactly.
piloting you, I think.
She's slowly
right,
turning
right,
into
right.
like
That's
Karak
right.
8 Peaks.
That's right, I am being piloted by rats, but I'm full of crabs.
Hang on, I need to get enough energy. I need more energy drinks if I'm doing the rat voice again.
There's just a siege going on.
Yeah, I forgot that I'm being piloted by rats, but full of crabs. Shoot. But the rats are in control, so are they really at war with the crabs?
It's a Skaven navy. Fun
A
fact, there is
Skavy.
the Skaven navy, or the Skavy for short, does have an actual special character in Warhammer, and it's a insane warp-centered addicted rat that has a little paper. He's got like a paper boat captain's hat,
Yes!
and he's completely shit-faced the whole time he's piloting.
Oh, he's my best friend already.
He's also a rampaging war criminal. All he
Excellent.
does is stray
Even better.
civilians villages.
I have the perfect tune for this, let me find it. It's not Napalm 60 kids, don't worry.
You always say that, and it always is.
You always say that, but it
What's up?
always
What's up,
is.
What's happening? I say, UK, I say, are they mean to you? Are they mean to you?
No,
I dropped his
no.
eyeballs.
Or if there's any falling out throughout the gate, I'll be trying to pick them up, make sure we get all his
No,
eyeballs.
they
and
all
give them back.
descend on the eyeballs with
Or
gusto.
just eat them.
Yeah, it's you remember seeing Smiling Friends where they're all eating the forest
Yeah, yeah.
demon. They're just gorging themselves, and the crying intensifies because they have taken from him. He is
Well,
been
if there's any that fell outside, I'll have picked them up. Did any fall outside of the gate?
Yep,
I'll have picked up whatever I could take.
it blinks at you.
Yeah, well, I'll put them in my bag or whatever.
Just imagine someone leading into like the one orc and just going like, "Are you gonna accept them taking your eyes?"
I'm gonna give him back
Okay,
to the
you
guy
take
who
that from
fell
me.
over. I don't want they're his eyeballs.
Man, I just want shelter.
Mm-hmm.
At this point, it's become like a press. Like they have they are so avaricious of the eyeballs that they have basically shoulder pressed him into the gate.
No.
Gents, do you mind if I help out with opening this gate? It's getting
Yeah.
a bit crowded.
They are completely absorbed with eating all the eyeballs.
All right,
There's a
let's go
lot
in
of-
then. Let's just go in
Bill,
then.
how tall is this gate?
It's about 15 foot tall.
Okay, I would like to use my poleaxe to just sort of vault over it.
Okay, you get to add a 10-foot reach, so you got a 5-foot high jump to make.
All right.
If you botch this, you're going to end up like.
Oh, I think he's fine.
Yeah. I'd say if you'd botched that, I'd just have you hung. I'd just say yeah, your your harness
Tail.
catches, and it just it holds you up by the britches. Yeah, it's effortless. You wouldn't even need the pole arm.
All right. I'll just sort of gently nudge them aside, like just sort of try to.
You clear them with ease, right?
Yeah.
Open the
Excuse me.
gate.
No, if you're trying to move the group, you're gonna have to do diplomacy or try
Yeah,
some trickery of some kind.
Using diplomacy to just kind of gently corral them away.
What about fire roasted eyeballs.
One of them turns to growl at you and then sees how tall you are. And goes,
It's like, that's not worth it.
this one, isn't it?
How many eyeballs did I get, by the way? Did I pick up? Just for my notes.
36.
Alright, thank you. Damn. You can also use these as treats.
A voice at the back of your head asks, "Why do you hate goblins so much?"
My head?
Yep. It just pops in.
I don't hate goblins. I'll say out loud, I suppose.
The one who is on the ground crying looks up at you and looks confused at that you just said that.
I don't hate goblins.
He kind of looks down at the ground and weeps.
The one who lost all his eyeballs?
Yes.
And did you open the gate?
Yes, I do open the gate.
Okay, I'll go over to the one who lost his eyeballs. And I'll give him a big handful of eyeballs.
I will start preparing cabbage.
I'll give him, I'll just give him all of them. Like, why not? I don't really have any use for them, I don't think. You know what? I'll keep 10. I'll give him 27. If I got so many, I'll pretend like I got all I got. Okay, I'll keep 16.
I'll gently put my hand on this guy's shoulder and just sort of tell him, like, ask him, "Hey, do you know where the papers are? Like, more of these," as I point at, like, the one thing with all the boss's orders.
Boss has all of them.
Ah, okay, where's the boss? Forgot.
He points to the east.
Ah, okay.
You hear this.
Lighter?
Not quite.
Is the little guy who was on the floor who tripped over, is he doing any better? Is this one him?
No, he's kind of surrendered to the soil.
No, I'll pick him up and
He's
make
just
sure he's
like
got his
laying there.
eyeballs.
He's incredibly heavy.
I can't pick him up?
How much strength you got?
15?
You can just about lift him off the ground. Just about lift him up. Yeah, enough that you can see his face, but he's one of these creatures is insanely heavy.
I'm trying to inspire him. Come on. Here's some eyeballs. You're all right. You're okay. You're a little pat on the top of his big heavy
It's at this
helmet.
point that what that noise was becomes apparent. They were spurs.
Oh.
Oh, someone's walking.
Oh boy.
Oh.
I'm still preparing cabbage for them, though.
I'll be trying to pick this lad
What
up.
do we have here?
Cabbage. Well, fried cabbage. Or roasted cabbage.
You must be Chancer.
And who might you be?
Ah,
And-
the name's Baz.
One thing you notice is that draped around his shoulders is the Lysian flag. He is apparently in some state of intoxication. Still in armor, though missing a few of his articles of clothing.
Would I know anything about him? Knowledge local? Knowledge local. Wow.
Knowledge local.
Knowledge local. Yeah, knowledge local. Yes.
Knowledge local.
I will also
Not from
make
that.
sure he doesn't get blamed.
I'll roll it as well.
Baz knows a thing or two. But we'll see. Any other takers in that?
I will... No, I won't. I'm making cabbage. Can I use profession herbalist for cabbage making?
Yes.
Thank you.
It's cabbage. It's literally like really
Yes,
the
but-
herbalist is the people. Herbalists would be the only people who know how to get a decent feed out of damn things.
Well, I will just want it to taste nice for him. 20 for cabbage making.
Okay. The cabbage is actually smelling pretty good. It doesn't have that weird fart smell it usually does. However,
That's my
Baz,
favorite smell, though. I love that
Yeah.
cabbage fart smell.
You heard it here first, folks.
I like cabbage. I like cabbage. I like sauerkraut. I like the smell I like the smell of sauerkraut. Okay, in the morning.
Wow.
Smells like victory on the Western Front, but not for me. World of One jokes aside. Chancer. Well, you can only have to look at what is at his hip to know a thing or two about him. It's what appears to be an old butcher's belt, completely festooned with short swords and knives. It's one of the few articles of clothing he's actually wearing. It's just him, breeches, boots, some old puttees that are caked in mud. He's stripped down to his vest and harness on the upper portion, though still with his hood and his mask. There's this it's this heavy-duty steel plate helm with numerous little eye holes rather than the usual visor. Let me find you the other. There's an alternate artwork version. I'll find it for you.
Alright. By the way, could I roll a knowledge martial and appraise on him?
This is technically close to what he looks like.
Oh yeah.
You may.
And detect bourgeoisie as well.
Looking at him it's like getting hit. It's like looking at a strobe light. It's flickering on and off at such speeds that you can't even look at him. He's at once a lumpenprole and a member of the bourgeoisie, and it's flickering wildly.
Do any, of his weaponry or pieces of kit appear to be particularly fancy, as I
You
appraise
didn't
them?
think so at first, and you caught a glimpse of something. A hilt with gold inlay on his back.
I see.
On his, basically on the rear of his belt. And just one of his, the kind where you, it goes horizontally across the backside.
Yeah.
Which is strange. None of the others do. This appears to have been added to the belt after the fact. The rest are cleavers and skinning knives and all sorts. Daggers and misericords, and one appears to be made of flint or bone. What brings you to our happy little hostel? All the way from home.
Got lost on the way to church.
Hell of a way to get lost.
Indeed. So tell me, Chancer, what brought you in service with the Goblin King?
Any port in the storm? As you can see, it's raining pretty hard.
Ah, that's true. Desperate times, I suppose.
Yeah, another step forward, another, the soft ringing of his spurs. Notice he's a mounted on the front, rather than at the heel. So, take it this isn't a social visit.
I mean, it depends. How much do you hate demons?
Good question.
Like the one in your arm.
Not that one.
You know how Faustus manifested, so you don't know how he knew that.
Oh, good. Oh, yeah, interesting, huh?
The big gribbly one around these parts. One with the cult.
We may have an enemy in kind. The question is, how much do you know about it?
I know I need to get a piece of it to deal with it more permanently, or at least to contain it more permanently.
Question is, how much of yourself are you willing to give to it? So I've seen what it does to people. It isn't a pretty sight. Have you ever seen what a higher order demon does to a human being?
Nope. Enlighten me.
You're in luck. I'm something of an artist. Let me fetch something. He walks in. He doesn't even leave your sight. He grabs a piece of canvas over a frame. It's very crudely hung, but it's still there. It's this enormous watercolor painting of the most horrendous sight you've ever seen in your life. It defies logic and expression. It's like you can tell it's a person, but only at its root sense. You're not sure if what you're looking at is even a real person or if it's a trick of your eyes, but there's something inherent about it. It's like looking at the rawest, barest framework of a person. It's been twisted beyond. You don't even if you could turn back time and watch it all undo, you don't know what set of circumstances led to this scene. And it's all lovingly rendered in watercolor.
Did you make that?
Like I said, I'm something of an artist. But this handiwork, my muse is a beast of another colour. And quite frankly, not a muse I wish to hold.
Care to
Come on.
elaborate?
That thing out there, it scares me and anyone with sense. Even the Goblin King doesn't want to tussle with it. That's why we're here. We're a meat shield between him and it. Between goblin kind and it. Look around you. You think these men are here because they're useful? Or because they're expendable and durable?
Right. Now, before we carry on this conversation, I do need to clarify, or like some clarification, because from what I've heard, there's two awful primordial entities roaming these woods. One's the one with the cult, and one's the, at least that I know of, the one that is more ancient, I suppose.
We're lucky. We only went as far as pissing off the tree sniffers. Bunch of degenerate drug addicts wandering around the woods, eating and drinking and snorting whatever they can lay their hands upon. Notice that half the jingling as he walks around is his belt and the other half is his spurs. He's visibly plastered drunk himself. He picks up a bottle, wrenches the cork from the bottle with unseen teeth beneath his mask, spits it out, and just pours it into his mask. Tell me, boy, have you ever been afraid of anything?
Well, there have been times.
I suppose that troll blood of yours, I can smell it from here, doesn't let you feel fear like we do. Just dumps the same adrenaline into your veins and lets you ride the wave.
Dampens the senses, aye.
Dampens the sense, all right. Yeah, come, have a drink with me. Let me teach you a thing or two. Pull up a pew.
And we coming too.
He'll wave you through.
How's the couch
Okay.
looking? I say as I turn over to Eris.
I mean, the couch is probably done and I've portioned it out for the 4 spuds.
Yeah. They can have dinner.
You're in luck. You actually ran into me first. My other colleagues wouldn't be so kindly to humans, or human-like creatures, or interlopers of any kind.
Oh, you're also in luck. I'm normally not kind either.
You're the member of the Church's Guild, boy. I could have told you that for free. My tussle was with the Southern Church, who are an awful lot meaner than you are. Though I do appreciate the effort. He pours you out a measure of what appears to could pass for rum if you squint. Is essentially just grain alcohol with some tea in it for colour.
Yeah.
You know what? It's probably better than Stella Fatois.
Yeah,
Probably.
it's still riot juice there.
Beats the old Stella Fatois.
Never was one for beer myself. Turns my stomach. Something about that hops taste. Ugh.
Yeah. Never mix it with Drake blood. Doesn't end up well.
Ah, another Drake dead. Take it you found it that way.
Yeah.
No scorch marks on the armour, you can always tell. That's disconcerting. We found 3 more this month alone. Something is killing dragon folk.
Yeah, I believe there's some wandering crusader in search of a mount.
No, him, no. Edward's brother was always a bit touched. He's a bit blood simple, and he's bludgeoned a few things unconscious, more than most. But when I tussled with him, he's good, but he's not that good.
Doesn't seem like the most refined lad in the realm.
No, that's the only reason why I like him. Yeah, we had a few who spans and mollywop on each other with whatever blunt object we had, and then we went on our merry way because we realised that one couldn't beat the other.
Yeah, that's fair.
Besides, the ears ringing really gets to me, especially with this mask, you know.
Yeah, I can imagine the acoustics aren't great when it gets loud.
Nah. I see you reaches the point of drink. You know, could you roll a perception check, please?
Yes.
And the second one, please. The second one's for Faustus.
Alright.
He relates to you an odour of a strange metallic odour. No, not a ferrous iron odour or copper smell, but a faint odour like hot, clean metal.
Hmm.
If there's anything you want to inspect or look for, you can roll that on,
Could I roll
your own accord.
religion to try and kind of figure out what it might be? If it's like
Yeah.
reminiscent of silver, as you would notice in holy water.
You may. Roll it. It's not silver, though. It does tie into religion. It's the smell of smelting gold. And you're not sure where it's coming from. It seems to be omnipresent.
Hmm.
You notice there's a bunch of old playing cards, 3 Dragon Ante, half a deck of Uno, one set of Happy Families,
If I may ask,
half a deck of Kashtira Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Everything's a
that
horrible mishmash of different decks.
what's that gold smell?
I wouldn't worry about it. You'll run into it sooner or later.
Wouldn't happen to be the king, would it?
No. He wouldn't be caught dead here. Because he'd be caught and he'd be dead here.
Oh, he certainly would be.
I assure you, Goblin or no, he's a bit more intimidating in person. A bit eccentric too.
Hmm.
Nutty's a fruitcake and nowhere near as sweet.
Yeah. Regarding that demon thing, I've sort of taken it upon myself as a divinely ordained duty to capture it and all that.
It's not really a divine mission if you gave it to yourself, lad. But it's one of those things. Gods don't just appreciate the effort; they run on it.
Yeah.
He's remarkably laid back with you. He's not like it's not like he's doing some like he's trying to pull a fast one. He's completely relaxed.
Let's see. Yeah, it's for one of the more obscure gods. Not a
You'd be
very lively one.
My co-workers include an ogre, boy. I run into some fairly obscure cults. Hell, my biggest problem right now is one. Well, if you don't count my employment situation, my legal situation, and every other situation I happen to be in.
Yeah, you've got a fair bounty on your head, that's for sure.
Yeah, and if any of these cunts could read, they'd have handed me in by now. Luckily, they can't read and they can't count neither. Luckily, no one in town would serve them, even if they were the richest man in Lycia. If any of them are even men. He kind of tilts his head and looks over at the Spud people, quizzically, as if he's looking at a vegetable for a growth that looks rude.
Ah, yes, the turnip 28 infantry.
Yeah.
Yeah, so how did you get into this mess?
One too many times looking for the wrong people. Always the way.
Let me guess.
How did-
Heist went south.
More than once. I even had a stint working for the Talon. It's hard being you know yourself, you're a guildie. Yeah.
Yeah.
You work for one of the proper guilds, not like... I know there's a lot of debate as to what the Talon really is to the Crown, but it's the Crown's... Yeah. The Crown's bully boys. It was a good run when we had it, you know?
Yeah.
But every now and then they got to clear us out, shove us off into the countryside and tell us to lay low.
Nah. Learn too much, eh?
Yeah, you always do. I tried to keep my brain as empty as I could. But things don't stay empty.
True. So
He twists his neck, and there's a horrible crunching noise, and a slight jingling.
I squint.
It's almost like chainmail. No, not even chainmail. Chain was light. That's kind of a scrunch noise. This is like jingling.
Was it coming from him?
Yeah, it came from his neck. It sounded like coins almost.
Huh. I just sort of incline my head at him.
Kind of puts his wrists on the table and leans forward. Listen, I know you're here for me, among other things. Probably something to do with this weather as well, if I had to gather. But I know you're not here on official business.
That's true.
And we haven't tussled with anyone but those cultists this side of 3 months. Sure, we might have picked on a carriage or two, carrying a knob, running around the place where he shouldn't be. But that was a long time ago, and it's only been one or two of them. Precious few. And that lumber operation, not our doing, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
Wish it was. Sons of bitches down there, rampaging around. Some of them could do with a smack in the mouth. And now half of them are out here, bunch of drug addicts. There's one thing I despise is a bunch of fucking drug addicts. And he pours himself another drink. There's no hint of irony whatsoever.
I say as I drink some more.
Roll me another perception check at your leisure.
Alright. 35.
You saw it just glance over that one. You catch a glimpse of something, and in amongst all the Tangler clothing.
Does it appear to be a creature of sorts, or some entity?
There is a thin, glimmering line going up one of his arms. He's a very pale individual, despite his work. But on the exposed skin, it seems that you actually caught him like the one time of the day he's in some state of resembling undress. There's a thin line, like gold, travelling up the porcelain white skin. It's like a piece of crockery that's been broken and mended with liquid gold.
Could I roll like Arcana or Religion on this?
You may.
Alright.
You're not sure what you're looking at. Maybe you are sure what you're looking at. That is an infestation of some sort. That is... someone has put him back together again. That was... But it does appear to literally be a band of gold running through his flesh. And you know, it's like, there's one of his gloves is missing the pinky finger, and his fingernail is this thin, like it's a very short, stubby talon of not quite. It's the fingernails has got these thin lines of gold on the point of the little nail. is a little point of gold.
So have you made a deal with an outsider as well?
How do you think I knew about yours?
Yeah, I figured.
Anything that burns hotter than a man's ambition is another man's greed. And he'll, as he says that, you can see underneath the helm, just for a split second, a glint of gold, of teeth, and one pure gold eye. It's as if the creature that's inhabiting him is making itself known. Like it's like a model strutting on a runway, showing itself off to you.
Could I roll planes on it to try and
You may.
identify it?
You have no idea what it is, but it's a fairly powerful fiend. Because much like your Faustus is essentially an arsonist fiend. He is the not quite. He's the parasexual and social and ethical enjoyment of fire.
Yeah.
A rare trait. Greed is near omnipresent. And if he's bound to a greed fiend, it's a powerful creature.
I see.
And it's more powerful the greedier the creature inhabits. And that might be something to do with the sword on its back.
Ah.
Because you can now see it. You can see another glimpse of it now. And it's this gorgeously inlaid cincada short sword. And it's all the... It looks like it belongs to a piece of royal regalia.
So, is that sword half the reason you're here?
Go grave robbing the wrong place, you never know what you find. I was tasked to recover it for the Talon, and it fused itself to my hand. My handlers did not appreciate this. When you work for the shadier guilds, they tend not to give a shit what happens to you. It's all about the product. I could run, or I could have my arm chopped off. You know my reputation. He gives another broad smile underneath his helmet, and you can see the glimmer of gold in every single tooth. It's remarkably unsettling. It's like looking... It is like watching... It's like it's not him smiling, it's like it's the fiend itself hanging in the blackness of the helm.
So, to be honest with you, I'm not too interested in you as a bounty. I'm not a big fan of that Goblin King.
No one is.
And I know someone else who isn't very fond of that Goblin King.
I'm not fond of kings of any kind.
Yeah, true.
See,
You know, like this guy.
he's got the right idea.
Exactly. But, also, someone I ran into in the woods earlier. Someone of the Orders. The old ones.
Do they have a name?
I'm not that good at remembering names, I'm afraid. I think it's,
Horse, I think.
some sort of a nail. Something like that.
Oh, goodness me. So
Yeah.
all we need is the fucking Hell Knights showing up.
Now, I think you might be finding yourself on a ship that might collide with an iceberg quite soon.
I'd say so. He takes out a pocket watch. Again, pure gold. But
Yep.
it looks like it's been dipped in gold. Like, it's even on the glassware. He pops it open. Because my co-workers are about to wake up for their shift. You hear a chime. Like 50 grandfather clocks falling down a flight of stairs.
You're the boss.
More than one.
Fenrir's hypersensitive hearing.
Oh, yeah, good
Oh
point.
yeah, for you it
Good
sounds like
point.
you've been in a tumble dryer. For you it's like being in a
Yeah.
tumble dryer full of like handbells.
Lovely. Yeah.
Okay, let me get in the right like stance because I need to do the kind of a pseudo Brian Blessed impression. It's going to be a hard one to do. Ugh. He doesn't bend down to get through the gap. Instead, what he does is he gets up to the door, he grabs hold of the timber frame of the roof and lifts the whole roof like a hinge and levers his way through. A sphere about 10 feet wide and tall of muscle and fat and beard, trussed up like a lanzknecht, wielding an anvil like a pickaxe. And on his back, an enormous great cannon. A literal bronze tube the length and breadth of a man. Another day, another doubloon.
I quickly turn to Chancellor and I just whisper to him. He kind of looks like my mum.
I wouldn't say that out loud. I wouldn't say that out loud. He might be.
Imagine this is the family reunion episode.
God.
First time we've had one of those.
He's a no-go. He's not a troll.
Chancellor, you bastard! What are you doing still up? My goodness, where's an awful lot of... Are you multiplied again? Are you like those dreadful urks? You just split into a number of yourselves after you're done growing fat?
Cabbage for breakfast? Eris will hold out some cabbage. She will lift it with telekinesis.
Each time he takes a step, the ground shakes.
It's a good thing you're using telekinesis on that.
Yeah. I'm using the telekinesis to lift up cabbage for him. Breakfast.
No, thank you. I'm on a diet.
What type? Maybe I can provide.
He grins at you with a teeth full of canines.
Oh.
They're all... You notice that all of his teeth are sharpened like a shark's.
Understandable. Have a great morning, sir.
So, you horrible lot, what brings you to my camp?
Well, there's this demon nearby that we're not very keen of.
He points at Chancellor. He's got one.
The bigger one.
Immediate call out.
There's the bigger fuck.
Immediate thrown under the bus.
I hadn't... Chancellor leans over. I hadn't told him yet. He's a bit blood simple. I didn't want him to know.
Well, now he does.
Shit. He looks over at Chancellor, looks to you. I miss all the good news when I'm asleep. Hang on, give me a second. He goes over to his tent and flips it over, and inside is a keg.
Oh man, after my own heart.
Grabs it over the top and peels it off like it's... It's not even like a can. It's like he's peeling off the top of like a bottle of yogurt.
Yeah, those little yogurt things.
And like lifts it up to his mouth and sips like half of it, like very casually, like it's nothing. And it's like a literal like 55-gallon drum of ale.
How many times do they have to order?
You notice that that tent is filled with like bricks of ice. Again, you see him like stand up, like he puts his heel on the ground, wiggles his knee a bit, and there's an almighty bang as it cracks. Whew. Been stuck like that all night.
Yeah, we know what that's like. We all been there.
He takes his hat off, swabs his brow with his big, voluminous Landsneck-style sleeves. You notice his chest is just filled to bursting with scars, and one tattoo of questionable quality.
And liquor. Or beer.
Oh no, the beer is just getting free poured directly into his mouth. It's just a big heart tattoo with mum written across it.
Excellent.
Nice.
Look, we're just out here to help because this demon thing is a threat to everyone who lives on the island.
Oh, so we need another bloody threat on all this island.
I know.
I
And,
should never bloody come here. It was only meant to be a long weekend. He takes another swig and drains the rest of the barrel.
Oh, I feel that.
Yeah.
we weren't meant to come here at all, but we're stuck here
It
now.
felt like a few days. Apparently, it was 11 at least, if not more.
Yeah, I only remember sleeping once.
Yeah, we got shipwrecked here, and well, at this point, I mean, we're on the island, so I think we'd prefer it not to get basically devoured and consumed by a horrific
I'd like to
demon
leave
nightmare.
before it gets
Yes,
destroyed.
we would like to leave.
He reaches behind his gut plate and retrieves a little purse, which is just soaked with sweat, and kind of shakes off the excess. He unzips it, takes out a little pair of folded glasses, unfolds them very daintily, places them on his nose where they hold on, as it is a pince-nez type glasses. Takes a close look at all of you.
Oh no. Eris will wave at him.
I should have noticed you lot.
Oh?
Oh no, they know us.
Oh, don't worry. It's not your first time down here. It won't be your last.
What?
He'll reach over and grab a second beer.
I'd like some too. Just a tiny sip.
He'll reach over and he'll take out like a comically small keg and hands it over to you.
Aw,
It's like literally like the size of like a large can.
nice.
Hell yeah.
May I
Yes,
offer
yes.
some therapy on the go, maybe? As she will show her little box card.
Oh no, I can't drink cardboard not since my teenage years.
Ah, understandable.
We could also offer you some of the cooked cabbage that Eris made earlier, or if
he's
you
on
would
a
like some
diet.
crabs. If you'd like me to make up a crab boil, I can always do that as well.
He turns a bit green.
Nah,
Yeah,
I think he
not-
wants crab boil.
Too much time at sea.
I see. Understandable. Just thought I'd give you an offer since you're offering your hospitality to us.
Yeah.
We're used to you all coming by once every 6 months or so. One or two of you turn up.
What?
He goes over to the house here, and he kind of shuffles around, leans against it slightly, and then there's a sound like frying chicken. You must excuse me. Ugh.
Yeah.
It looks like someone pouring out like an entire sewage tub of piss, just loud as fuck. It looks like he's boring a hole through the fucking wattle and daub. Yep. Wouldn't be your first trip here, won't be your last. We'll see you again
Wait.
once you go back into that forest and get yourselves killed again.
Okay.
What? So you've seen us,
Like
this
us?
particular
Us?
group of people.
Normally
Come
you
through
arrive
here.
when I'm on shift. Chancellor doesn't know you very well. Chancellor looks confused.
So we've been through here. You're saying every 6 months or so.
Yep, every so often I go out into the forest, I'll drag your carcasses back here and I eat you.
Who tastes the best?
Good question.
It's the communist.
Of course.
What's it is?
Pretty lean.
Mostly me.
Lean, radioactive.
Boy, it's
He's in
entirely
better
fed
shape-
on bread.
He's in better shape than most of you, and he's not as crunchy as the troll folk.
Or the
Yeah, but
woman made out of rock.
I'm full of
It's like
crabs.
it's like chicken thighs. You don't want to have to rip out that one spinal column. It's fiddly.
Yeah, seafood is annoying to eat, to be fair. However, I think we're missing the operative point here. So wait a minute. What? So we're stuck in fucking samsara, are we?
You wouldn't be the first or the last.
Oh, my first time dying and reviving. Eris gets PTSD flashbacks from
So how long have you been
City
here?
of Seven.
Longer than Chancellor has. You only turned up 2 years ago. I've been here 10.
That's been happening for 10 years? Us showing up?
Nah. Before you, there's a couple others.
But this has been a thing that's happened where, like,
Last
a group of
batch were
people...
a lot stronger than you.
That's not difficult to do, to be fair, but...
They didn't show up as often as you.
Ah.
You see, persistence, that's the key.
Yep.
Precisely. Oh, you got a memory of dropping into water from a great height?
That's how I think we started this, essentially, yeah. Well, we were on a boat, and our boat capsized.
Do you remember the name of the boat you were on?
Oh no.
Nope.
And why would you fall from a great height if you were on a boat? There's only so far to fall on a boat.
Huh.
Who threw the boat into the air?
You know, in a way, this is almost a relief. Means that if we fail, we'll come back again.
Yeah, true.
Well, you won't.
Oh, thank fuck.
Oh, is this like, what's this,
Right, so if I kill myself right now...
don't, Eris, don't do it!
Chancellor will reach over and stop your hand. It's never worth it.
Well, I tried another time, and then the knife fused with my ribs. Very weird.
You wouldn't be the only one. He'll kind of shift up his vest, and there's a big long line of. It's like a nexus, like a wiry spiderweb of gold, right next to his ribs.
Eris will actually check her wound where she stabbed herself in the sternum, because I don't think she's ever looked at that properly.
There is there's a spiral of scar tissue. It doesn't look like a wound. It looks like someone's carved it in, or almost like a branding.
There's a sci-fi show where this happened. I'm trying to remember which one it is. And my brain, which is like encyclopedic about a bunch of fucking random sci-fi shows, I can't remember which one it is.
Is it Fringe?
It might be in Fringe, where there's a...
It's usually in Fringe.
No,
if,
no,
it's
but,
if it's something I think I came up with, it's probably in Fringe.
where it's like there's a whole bunch of clones of people that are like, no. Whereas there's a whole bunch of clones, and they whenever somebody dies, they get respawned into the clone. Oh my god!
It took me a minute to figure it out, but my brain will find it. There's a sci-fi show where this happened, though.
So how do we usually die?
He looks back at you whilst he's pissing. At this point, the wall is crumbling. Wish I could tell you. We always find the bodies. Mind you, I'm half face blind, so maybe I'm talking out of my arse. He gives you the smile of someone who has travelled far and seen much. But tell me, your little ghosty friend.
Die.
Did you ever read what's written on that sword?
I can't read.
Well, there you go. Have you ever wondered why your tear ducts on the outside of your eyes?
Why?
Just him. Why you always wear a helm? Take a look. Anyone inspect? Is anyone going to inspect Baz?
I shall.
It's not Altered Carbon, guys. I know it's the entire plot of our Altered Carbon, but it's an episode of specifically of a sci-fi show I'm trying to think of. Oh, it's Stargate. It's a whole big part of the plot of Stargate, and it's a whole Ori arc. Sorry, go ahead.
Baz will lift up his visor.
You may have just discovered the reason why Baz is illiterate.
No eye?
Huh?
His eyes have the tear ducts on the opposite side they should. They appear to have literally been placed in wrong.
Why?
That's
Does that make it
awful.
difficult for him to read, or?
Yes, he basically has hardwired in dyslexia.
Oh.
We have to keep in mind, he has a fly head.
I Oh, right, I totally forgot about that.
That
Yeah.
was not there last time.
Ah, fuck.
He'll wander over.
Can you get rid of it?
No.
Ah,
Haven't you noticed how you've kept changing? How every time you turn around you feel weaker. Like you're less defended. 1 minute you some well-trained scout, and the next a bishop of the church, and the next a trained soldier. All mixed together, turning around and curdling together. Changing constantly.
it does feel a bit odd, yeah.
I think the Goblin King's had his talons in you a lot longer than you know.
The Goblin King is responsible for our reincarnation cycle, or whatever.
He twists things he touches.
You let
That
yourself
would
get
explain why
touched?
I fucking despise him.
Hmm.
I don't really know why.
Have you ever wondered why you hate goblins so much?
Oh, that's what Aiden's intrusive thought was then.
You know, it's just something I've always done.
Oh, yeah, I did have that intrusive thought, and I just like everyone to be friends, so I didn't think why I had that thought, but I did have that thought about why I
Baz,
hate
is that
goblins.
why you boiled the goblin?
As he talks to you about it, you notice there's something off that you can't place. Ask yourself, boy, why is it, if you think about it, that made you kill those goblins? What was it that spurred these things? What sent those scouts there? Why did they feel the need to kill those greenskins? They weren't hurting anybody. They were sat in a cave in the middle of nowhere.
Well, they seem like a bit of a pest.
You notice his eyes are a weird shade of purple.
Ah, it's that thing. Right.
Face it, boy. You and those scouts went there for the same reasons. The light in his eyes, it's that bright purple colour, the same as the sky, flares. You went there for the same reason anyone goes after greenskins. It's a racial war, pure and simple, a war of extermination till one side's dead. For the simple reason that they exist. Programmed into them since the very moment their race was born.
Yeah, it just felt right.
Yeah, it did. Because that's how the gods built us. Take a look around. He'll motion toward the Uruk, who I'll just call them milling around, living reasonably normal lives as one can in a camp like this.
Oh, they enjoy the couch.
They are. When you were told about Uruk and orcs, is this what you were taught about?
You seem a lot more boring.
Exactly. There was a time before this when there was some glory to it, when there was some spite to it, back when our race had teeth.
Yeah, you all seem a bit devoid of motivation, I have to say.
Exactly. When was the last time a living creature on this planet saw a war boss? A real war boss? Not in your memory. Not in your grandfather's memory. If you even had one.
Fuck if I know.
More's the pity. Wouldn't you feel better about it if the throat in your hands had a bit of strength in it? If there was any rhyme or reason to it, give some meaning to this butchery. Those of you who perhaps told them back route, see Chancer slink off into the corner.
Hmm.
You know, sometimes we just do things because they feel right.
Yep.
races. Our races have been.
guiding us.
The hand of the gods is guiding us through the same flat circle. There's no rhyme or reason to it anymore. The least we can do is lend it some.
So what do you propose?
Same thing I always do. Raise up the carcass. Give it some meaning again. We'll be butchered either way. The least we can do is sharpen our teeth.
Right.
By the way, he'll glance over at Eris. I thought skinwalkers couldn't breathe air.
Well, I've never heard that part before.
Your throat seizes.
Oh.
And gills carve open your throat.
Oh god.
Eris, you suddenly can't breathe air.
Holy shit.
I
Fuck.
will use telekinesis
the purple-
to gather water.
The
around
purple
my
light in his
gills.
eye disappears and he kind of keels over backwards, unconscious.
I will
Uh,
gather
uh,
water with telekinesis and put them around my gills.
Sorry, I'm trying to turn him on his side, but just imagine he's on his side. I can't turn him because the
He's
fucking overlay's
bouncing
in the
up
wrong
and
side.
down. That was the bounce from him falling. I will tap Mr. Chubbs with my hand.
The water from... where are you trying to draw the water from?
I'm using the rainwater.
The rainwater is... As you try and breathe it in, it burns. And there's a shimmering purple light inside the water.
What's this right here?
That's an old furnace.
Oh, I thought it was a. Excuse me. Wow. I thought it was.
I will use
There are some barrels inside.
Wait, I will use therapy on the go.
Yeah. Is there wherever there's water barrels?
I will try to go inside the house and use therapy on the go.
Hope on the go has absorbed a little bit of oxygen as it moves. So it buys you some time, but you are rapidly losing consciousness due to the alcohol content. Roll me a perception check, please. Anyone who's helping can also roll.
Yeah.
Yep.
What to roll again? Sorry.
Perception, please.
Perception. Okay.
Comrade does not finds a couple of boxes of knickknacks, but nothing of function. Baz, you find a couple of kegs of water. They are stoppered shut. You can attempt
Were you gonna rip him open?
Yep.
If only you had a crowbar.
If only I had.
Well,
a
if
crowbar.
only we had a crowbar. Well.
I was checking to see if I was muted, and I wasn't even muted. Like, yeah. You'll have my crowbar.
We are trying to save our friend from drowning in
I mean suffocating.
air.
and- or
Suffocating in
drowning
air.
in
Yes.
alcohol. Just open barrels. Follow the dudes, like what Baz is doing.
Yep. You've now got a... You found a barrel of water. But could you roll me a strength check, please, Baz?
Alright.
Yes, you can use power.
Alright.
You just peel the top off, like same as the yoga did with the beer.
Cracking open a cold one.
Yep, it's clear. You can now do your cask of Amontillado impression.
I shall try to use that water to also flush out the alcohol.
Yep. You basically just shove your face into it, and everyone else watches as you
Yeah.
pump the water through your gills.
God damn, now I have to use telekinesis to have a fucking water ring around me. Around my fucking
Let's see if we can
neck.
find. We can probably fashion some kind of like helmet for you.
A fishbowl.
A fishbowl, yeah.
Fishbowl.
Yes.
I need it!
says we had to have. No, Penny, it's the fishbowl helmet. I think it'll be cute.
What would you like to use for the fishbowl? Do you have anything that you might feel would be useful for this?
I mean, I don't have anything, but.
You check the loot section, of which you have like 50 billion fucking items you never look at.
Oh, right.
Many item.
Let me look through the Excel sheet.
If need be, I still have some blue plankton and algae water bottles on me. They're probably the small ones.
No, what seems to be a problem. Oh my goodness! Wrong plankton.
Oh my god, I really have never looked at the loot sheet. Holy crap.
Yeah, you got a lot of shit. Also, you don't have the monster driver anymore. That got taken.
A window.
I mean, if we have a window and
I mean, we've got
someone knows how
several
to-
windows. I guess you could just put several windows together, and that makes kind of like a
glass cube.
Make
a
like
glass cube. Yeah,
a old diving helmet.
yeah, an old diving helmet. Yeah, yeah,
Like gesture towards you with one of the many bongs that we have. Like, I'm not sure how
I will not have bong water that I will
yeah.
breathe
You don't know if that's
through.
you could breathe that. I mean, you
Not
could breathe. I
drink
don't know how
bong
good it is,
water.
though.
You're just traveling a lot. As you move through the countryside, just making a consistent bong noise. Like,
Yeah. Yeah, there it is. That's the noise.
I do have some spare iron on me.
Well,
Maybe
we've got a
they'll
bunch
keep
of
the shape metal.
windows apparently, which I'm assuming are glass. Can we
well,
just?
yeah, I would say the windows are generally intended to be placed on a solid object to make a window, but you can use it in this situation too.
Could we quickly fashion together a cube fishbowl
I mean, we can probably cut
helmet?
it out to like a circle out of the window.
Yeah. There's a furnace here or something. There's some kind of heat. We can heat up the glass. We can make
Someone
Penny
had
a.
pyromaniac demon in there.
Whoa. That's just a car.
Just take the goon bag out of therapy on the go.
But Eris needs to be able to see, so.
Exactly, that's why you take the goon bag out, because it's just
Who's
plastic.
got any kind of ability to craft anything? Does anyone do? I don't know that kind of shit at all.
I just thought, is there anyone in this party I think Eris and Conrad are the only people who do not have some kind of possessed hand at this point.
I have a frog.
Oh, I have a possessed hand, don't I? Right, yeah.
Fucking dog rapist.
Fucking dog rapist. Yeah, I forgot I had a possessed hand. He hasn't done anything.
Can I use prehensile hair while I have my head dunked in there
You may.
to try and help?
That prevents Conrad from just, doing the defenestrator and just smashing a window open.
Let's see. Craft. I have only craft alchemy, but they use enough glass. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Yeah, anyone who thinks that craft glass making it should be its own separate skill, I'm sorry, you're delusional. Slap it into fucking literally any other craft skill.
I can't even find where I wrote that down where my one hand was possessed.
Wasn't it hand but slash foot because it was switched?
Yeah, it was. I mean, it's been so long. It's written down here somewhere. Oh well.
Your hands and feet have been replaced in their usual place.
No, yeah, they're back to normal now. But I thought one of my hands was. Is one of my hands possessed though?
Yeah, one of your hands is possessed by Substract.
Right. That's what I thought.
Who is just a knucker impression.
Oh right. Fucking dog rapist.
Also, Baz, will you be able to use your reforge
Yeah.
to just make a casing where glass can be popped in?
Yes. Apparently it's not even something I really have to roll for. It just kind of does it.
Okay. That's gonna give you the old SpongeBob style, like open top.
Yeah.
Cole will make a suggesting reforge the kettle into a big helmet.
Yes, I like that idea.
So there's your question. Do you want to go with the kettle or do you want to go with the glass? Other options include, if I can give my suggestions, there's the bong, there is If you're really brave, you could use the cursed dish and just kind of smash it into place.
I also have
I
a
just imagine
magnifying
a dog
glass.
cone.
But that might be a bit awkward.
You know the
The
neck cone for dogs, and just fill that with water.
Yeah, you could just use. You could just laminate a piece of paper. To be honest,
Cone of shame with water in it, as Zalma's just said as well.
you could fashion your bedroll into that shape.
Oh, I mean it's watertight, wasn't it?
You could just pop the collar. There's also the strange hat.
Oh, yeah,
You could use the,
Mr.
you could
Chubby
use the
dumped into
recliner
the
tour, I
water.
guess.
The recliner tour.
Oh no!
Just fill it full of water.
Yes. Honestly, I'm in favor of the recliner tour, to be honest.
Just send me a
Paris
picture of
cannot
someone making
comment for her
ramen.
head is in water.
Yeah, you can just send me a picture of someone making ramen inside of a astronaut's helmet. It's very cursed. Okay, you've got plenty of stuff to work with. You want to improvise things.
Yeah. So we basically just create like some sort of a dive helmet. Like some rig.
Yeah.
Preferably just that covers the neck for the girls, because I kind of want to speak still, you know? I don't think...
Oh, you're right. It just needs to cover the gills.
Yeah.
It should be fine. We should make sure that she's got a nice helmet.
It could also just be some sort of a collar type thing.
Oh, that would work too. I don't know how well we can form the glass from the windows that we have.
But metal, on the other hand.
True.
What you're suggesting is just a bever.
Yeah, basically. That's honestly the simplest option, most likely.
And unintentionally, I have created what the party previously could never achieve, and what the people at home have always wanted. For the fucking canine to put the fucking collar on.
Mission!
Oh, poor Eris has had to put the collar on.
I'm sorry, but it's how it has to be.
Is Eris okay now? Have we been able to fashion something for her to...
Yes, but if she
breathe?
bends over at the wrong angle, she might accidentally pour it all out.
No. Okay, just be careful.
In conclusion, the man.
We should all be carrying some water on us, so like if it gets spilled, we can refresh it.
You're a thud.
What?
The ogre's eyes still the ogre's remaining eye is still rolled back in his head, so it's not him. You hear a thud and it rumbles the ground. All the Uruks stop. Oh shit.
What's that, lads?
Would you look at the time? Time to clock off, boys. And they all sprint into the middle distance.
Could I roll sense motives?
They are frightened.
Particularly on, like, is the ogre making the thud, or is it coming from elsewhere?
It's coming from behind him somewhere.
Well, he's passed out drunk, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
So.
Well, he's not passed out drunk. He's passed out from some kind of psychological trauma.
Oh. Well, same thing.
I'll roll perception.
Yeah, sure. Good idea. Do-do-do.
Okay, see this? You see this shed here?
Yep.
Ooh.
It sinks into. It literally falls into the ground.
Excellent.
Into a sinkhole. A hand grips the rim of the gap.
Oh no.
It's strange. It's got two thumbs, one on either side. It's enormous.
Mm.
Okay, I've not tested this audio clip terribly well.
Red Rumbler, please help. That seems like a time to call.
Something
Oh my god.
jumps out of the hole and clears easily 40 feet above it. Finally crashing down onto one of the nearby rooftops with an enormous echoing clatter, breaking the keel of the roof stone frame. And again, warning to folks, I'm not sure how loud this is going to be because I tested it on a funny volume. Ignore the background noise, I couldn't edit that out.
Yeah.
That's
That was skinny ogre.
Let's put some proper background noise on. Let's see. An enormous, twisted mound of flesh and bone. Its heart is its chest, its burning heart inside a throbbing cage of bone and skin and fur. Its head is crowned with a horn of some broken, defeated foe. Every seam is twisted together in some kind of unholy mating of facets. Its eyeballs are enormous hulking orbs set into hollow gaunt shells of sockets. Each has 2 irises and 2 pupils. Its teeth, far too frequent, far too many to be packed into such a small humanoid mouth. Its flesh seems to drip from its hulking, burning form like candle wax. It's a horrible facsimile of human life. Bigger even than an ogre. As big as a stone giant. And twice as stout. The building beneath its tread crumbles to dust and brick, kicking up a great cloud of smoke. Can everyone roll me initiative, please?
Yep.
Alright. Excellent.
Hey.
I'm forgetting how slow it is for me to roll initiative.
Neri, the field is yours.
Yeah, I'm gonna first call on Rumbler and Kyle also. Be like, this abomination, I think, deserves a big punching. He looks like a big-ass dude to be fun to punch, right? So let's punch the shit out of him, huh? Alright, after revoking everything I know.
It is a standard action to invoke a deity.
I will do that then. And then, if it's standard action as my swifts, then, what do I have? I have my, wow, yeah, okay, if that's a standard action. Alright, then I will, only switch I can do, I think, really is my Aura of Calm, but that's not gonna be useful right now. So that's what I'm gonna do, is just crack my knuckles and go, and like, let's punch the shit out of this little homie. What the fuck is this thing? He looks like he'd be fun to punch. Look how many teeth he's got. That's a lot of teeth to knock out of his damn skull. If I had to waste my turn on this, I'll feel like shit. But, I can still use my Aura of Calm also as an Aura of, aggression, right?
Yes.
Okay, so that gives everybody, in the vicinity what?
Is it +2 to strength and con?
+2 strength and con. Okay, so everybody in the party, oh yeah, you're raging then. Okay, everyone's raging. So, +2 strength and con.
I'm so angry.
Yeah, you all also want to punch this guy's
What's the
teeth out.
radius?
Let's go. For Aura of Calm, I believe it's 20, but let me double check. 1 second. 10 foot. So,
I
well,
was
let me.
already angry to begin
I think I'm
with.
5 foot step here, so so that at least. Comrade, were you over there beforehand? Shoot. Well, I don't know if you can move now. I mean, I don't know. Or should I have moved first?
You've got
What?
move action left, so
Yeah, I could
as
do
long
that.
as you don't 5 foot step,
Well, I did take. I was here.
you're allowed to bump it up to a move action as long as you don't get the benefits of 5 foot
Yeah,
step.
but it would have to be for, because it'd be best if both Baz and Comrade could get it. But it is an aura. It continues. So I'll just I will just 5 foot step for now to give it to. Oh, I don't want to give it to Eris though. Oh fuck. It would be, I think, more useful for Baz to have it, because I think Eris takes a. I think you take a penalty from raging, which is for what?
No
What's
casting.
what's the minus on raging? Is it
Nothing
to
else.
wisdom or will?
Isn't it spellcraft?
It is a -1 to AC. You get +1 to will.
Oh, you get plus on will.
Yeah.
Okay, so just so I'll leave it there. So it's a, because I don't have the rage stuff written down, but I presume you have it. Actually, so Bill, so what do Eris and Baz get?
+2 strength, +2 con, -1 to AC, and +1 will save.
Okay.
And
Will
you can't,
save.
but you can't
Yeah.
cast. You can't use
Wait.
non-physical
Well, oh
skills.
shit! I don't want Eris to not be able to cast. Okay.
You can exclude her.
Okay, she's excluded then. It's just for Baz then.
Okay.
It is an aura though. I can choose who's not affected by my aura.
Yeah, she's just to exclude her from the categorization.
Okay, well, if Comrade comes within my aura, then he'll gain that as well. So just wanted to, for now, Baz gets that effect, right? Yeah.
Alright.
Okay. You have it written down, Han?
Yep.
Whatever Bill said? Okay, cool. And then I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to ask for the help of my god and also of Kyle. Punch this guy's teeth out.
Its turn. You see its rear back its head, flex its shoulders, its chest inflates grotesquely. And at the zenith of its breath, it almost appears like it's two clasping hands wrapped around the burning core of a dying star.
Ugh.
And it bellows.
That's why he asked for divine help.
The bellow is so loud and so keening, it doesn't even register on your hearing. It cracks the sky. Rather than a constant shower of rain, there is a central pillar of burning magenta liquid falling from the sky in showers, coursing over the area. From now on, if you're outside of cover, you need to roll a reflex save or you'll catch on fire.
I think I'm underneath the canopy, yeah?
For now, yeah.
Okay.
Lightning is brewing above.
I think only Comrade will have to roll for that.
And with his move action, he will leap to the next rooftop. And you can feel the keel of the roof crack under his weight. You can see rain start to seep in. Pittering and pattering onto the floor and burning out. It's like watching someone spray lighter fluid into a fire. Watching it dance on the stone. That would be his turn. Comrade, if you finish your turn outside of cover, you're going to start catching fire.
Okay. This fat guy on the floor who's currently passed out,
Yes.
Yeah.
he was our enemy, or
Yes.
Nah, it was sort of. We were parlaying with him, essentially.
Neutral-ish.
Yeah.
I mean, if he's unconscious, you can't probably coup de grace him.
Mm-hmm.
What is he gonna do about it?
We can take cover underneath him.
I was
Use him as a
thinking
big
of just
flesh blanket.
putting
Become
more
Bear
was on the
Grylls,
floor.
crawl inside him.
Yes.
You can eat
Use him
him.
as-
Like rip him open like a tauntaun.
Let him
yeah.
cook. Let him cook. What would you like to do, Mark?
Oh, I was just considering just murdering this guy while he's unconscious.
You're allowed.
Like in front of me.
It's your prerogative, mate. He's got a big cannon on his
he's
back.
got- Yeah, that's one thing. He had bare loot, didn't he? Like,
I should say this is a siege weapon for a human being. You
Also,
will need to
Benny,
find a way.
check the player chat.
and the way that he's gonna wake up as soon as this bad guy's defeated, isn't he? So,
You don't know. You look pretty out of it.
yeah. Mm,
Bill, may I summon Zamas?
You may.
Okay.
Depending on how Aiden rolls for divine intervention, we may need him
Yeah.
anyway.
What do I roll for divine intervention, by the way?
It's a D100.
Okay. Do I roll that now or later?
At the end of the initiative,
Okay.
the gods take their time.
Hmm.
Welcome, guest spot Zelmez as the dog.
The dog without a collar.
What the dog doing?
Joining the dog
What the
with
dog?
the collar.
Joining the canine unit.
How this building that he's standing on, like, does it have walls, like proper walls?
Yes. They're crude, but they're there. They are quickly crumbling under his weight.
I'll just run up and fight him like I always do. I'll jump onto the roof and do my classic move of trying to slide through the legs while scything the cock. So, well, not the cock, the gooch area, innit?
Okay.
If it was a
Well,
woman,
what?
I'd be creating a vagina.
What if you put the gorb in his ass?
Ooh.
Well, it's up to him what he wants to attack with.
I mean, you could try to shove the gorb right up his ass.
Ponder
That's not how
this.
Slayer
Yeah,
goes.
ponder this. If you
Alright,
so
yeah,
desired, it's up to you. Mark, you're always the most creative with what to do.
No, that was what I was gonna say.
Roll to Gorb. Oh no! Roll D10,000 roll, please.
Confirming first?
Oh yes, I forgot we are.
Confirm.
Roll again.
D20 for confirm or deny.
Yeah. R1D20.
What's the odds of him rolling level 1? It's very low.
But
On his dance roll too, his perform check, which is like his best skill. Hey.
Okay, no D1000 roll in the same, but you do botch. So you do fall flat on your face on the roof.
Well then, for my final action, I'd like to just roll to the left and fall off the roof onto
You
the
may. It's a
floor.
free action to roll. It's a free action to fall, so you just kind of fall onto Han.
Yeah, catch me, bro!
Baz, do you catch Comrade?
Sure.
Okay, I'll pop him here for ease.
I like stare into his eyes, like,
I was gonna say you had to make
Like,
this
just a
so
little too
romantic.
long, just to make
Just
it a bit
a-
awkward.
Ew, ew.
Look back at him.
Got to get the fan artist something to work with.
In the
Uncle
arms
Perry.
of an angel.
KKK. Sorry, reflex.
Oh, Zalmas was wondering if you could get vision.
Oh shit, yeah.
on the dog.
What is the dog doing?
What's the dog doing?
Not seeing, apparently.
Yeah.
Just open your eyes.
There you go. Can you see now? Give me a thumbs up. Okay. So, comrade, you do have a standard action left. You got any buffs or?
Oh.
You do have spells at this level. You're a level 6 paladin, so you've got some spells.
well, I don't know what they are.
You can improvise. That's so going to. Okay, at 6th level you have one level 1 spell, so at least it'll be easy to find out what you get.
Alright.
Okay, I'm just going to give you the spell list. Pick one. From level 1, not for anything higher.
Gonna give it to me.
There you go, it's in player chat. I'll let you. We'll continue the round. When you pick one, let me know. And you can cast it if you wish, or you can do whatever the hell you like, to be honest. Meanwhile, the Spudkin. One will jump down from his watchtower and jump in through one of the windows. One over here will run over to here and begin shoveling to try and fill in the hole. One here will jump down and like jog around. He's actually got quite a good speed, and he runs up to Neri. And he takes a similar martial arts pose to you.
Alright.
And finally, these idiots over here will flee the scene.
Hey, we fed you, dinguses!
Yeah, exactly. You gave them energy to run away faster. By the way, if you
Yes,
hadn't
sir,
fed them,
running
they
away.
would be joining in this fight with pole arms.
We fed them and they still not fighting.
Yeah, that
Oh,
stopped
well.
them involving themselves in hostile action. There is actually a rack of pole arms on this map somewhere. I can't remember what the hell I put down things. I think it's underneath him. But, Okay, that's the Spudkin's turn. Eris, the heal is yours.
Arf, arf. Dog time.
What the dog doing?
What is the dog
Bored.
time, Zalmas?
How high up is this guy? He's like on the roof or something?
Yeah, we were saying 10 feet up.
10 feet.
I can give
Easy.
Albert a boost with telekinesis.
Booster seat.
He doesn't need that.
Say, if you, even if it was a regular dog, like dog of that age, a regular person could place it in the gutters and it could walk up with a cynical.
Detect evil. Is it? It's a constant.
It is the product of an evil spell.
Okay.
Ooh. The two constituent souls are not evil; they are neutral. However, they are in a state of frenzy, so they are considered chaotic evil for the purposes of effect. We are dealing with a pure strain Dark Sun type effect here. In other words,
Okay.
bad situations make bad people.
Okay, Eris. Defensive or offensive?
Offensive. Kill.
Alright. Well, because of all the overcast, I'm assuming we're not in full, direct sunlight.
He did
No, it's
scream
all
at
rainy.
the sky, and then there's a hole in the cloud.
That's not the sun up there.
You know, if that's not the sun.
Alright.
It's burning chemicals pouring through from the sky.
Does that mean they're able to be blocked by telekinesis?
Yes. You
Cold,
actually-
cold shots are -4?
-4 is the second edition version. It's -2 to -10 depending on the zone.
Well, it's a dog fighting something bigger. He's going for the throat.
Okay, throat's -10.
-10? Ooh. Alright.
Yeah, throat's actually kind of rough. I would suggest a -5, which is the headshot.
Oh,
Can
okay.
I assist in any way?
Yeah, you can aid another.
Then.
Because you have so much reach from your like prehensile hair, you can probably reach that far.
Actually, Penny, you, because of the way I built this dog, you should mount Albert so he can gain more bonuses.
Okay. I'll ride the dog
That'll
into
also
battle.
give you full. That'll also give her full concealment.
The mental image of you like riding on its back like Radahn on his tiny horse, but like a clown, like a tiny little like motorcycle.
Hey, listen, if it works, it works.
Onwards, my tiny steed.
Onwards.
I've seen someone ride one of his little bicycles. It's fucked up.
Well, fuck. I rolled a 3.
What do I roll for aiding?
It's you just need to roll to hit normally. You need to hit a 10.
To hit with what? Oh, just MAB?
MAB.
My brain just
I think yours uses int because you are using prehensile hair.
Then it would... Hold on. I just realized my MAB is fucked. It was supposed to be 2 higher. Because I forgot to
Maybe we
change
should
the
do like
ability.
3. 3 plus whatever your modifier is.
Oh.
Well, is a 16 still enough to hit though?
Unfortunately not. This thing's hide is thick.
Ah, okay.
Aiding does... What is aiding as an
You need to hit a
action?
10, unfortunately.
Oh, no, I mean, is it like a standard move?
It's an attack equivalent action. Oh no, sorry, it's a standard action. Which is the same thing for you because you don't have a second attack.
So I cannot attack personally?
Unfortunately, no. The MAB rolls what's needed. Here is
Cold
all-
shots negate the ability to use like secondary attacks, right?
No, I run it as I use the rules that I ran for my personal feat list. You use cold shots like you would any other attack. You just take a penalty.
Okay.
Because guess what? It's fucking stupid to foist a bunch of extra fucking penalties just because you want to hit someone in the hands.
Alright, so using secondary attack, the tail slap. There we go.
Smack 'em.
It's in the face again, right?
That was just a normal attack.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Question.
Hits.
Dropping items is free.
Yes.
So, just as a question, if I were to just drop one of Sir Ironwood's arrows on his foot, would the entangle thing work?
It would have to be if it's being launched into another square. It would have to. It would take an action.
But if I just drop it, like, tip down into his foot, like when we're like trying to attack.
Okay. If it's you treat it like it would like pouring a bottle into an adjacent square. I would rule it probably if it's within your reach. It's a free
Because
action.
She does have the telekinesis,
Oh,
which
true,
gives-
yeah.
which
Doesn't
functions
does-
as regular reach. Because it's latent.
Oh shit,
Plus
yeah.
prehensile hair if
Okay.
needed to still.
Just roll to hit normally. You got to hit 10. Just hit the square. Hits. Okay, what's the DC on the entanglement? And does this require soil?
I just know that it's the specific arrows that are grown out of Sir Ironwood. And that they just caused entangle the last time I used
Okay,
them.
it's a pioneer species, and there is wood in the frame, so it checks out. And he's making a check. One of his legs is encased in vines.
Since I did get a hit, popping armature mark, -4 attack, and 20% spell failure. No, wait. Per 2 levels. 16% spell failure, or arcane failure, if he's attacking anyone besides Albert.
Okay. Any other actions wrong with you?
Penny, where would you like to relocate? Albert has a 50-foot move. Oh, wait, that's oh, shit, I forgot. Hang on. It's hard. 66.
Under any type of cover from the chemicals.
Another 21 points of damage. I forgot this fucker has spring attack.
That's what the tail's like, right?
Yes. So 16 and 21.
You lash out with your tail, and with a wound that should have carved through to his bones, it takes a little scratch out of his bicep.
And
It's like trying to carve through a tree trunk with a knife.
oh wait, that's right. He has reach. He doesn't actually have to move that much. So
As long
He
as
can
we're
probably
under cover.
yeah, he can
Okay.
probably just move to. The two of you can probably just move over here to give him some distance, so he's constantly taking -4s on anyone else.
Where'd you?
All right, that should be Albert.
Where to on the map?
And you have within 50, I think you said. Okay. Baz.
I realize Baz raging isn't actually ideal, because he tends to use knowledge. Is there any way I could sort of end the effect prematurely through like
Yeah,
a
you
will
can. It's
save?
will save.
Okay, what's the DC? I'll just roll it. Nope, still angry. Okay.
Oh, sorry, I was muted. I thought that was useful to you. Sorry. Whoops.
No worries. I should have mentioned it.
Angie boy!
Oh man, I
Yes.
totally fucked that, didn't I?
No, it's all good.
Listen, you can make it
Does-
work.
Yeah. Does Detect Evil show anything about it? Like, anything further about it? Because it's sort of a latent thing I have.
The effect is akashic in nature.
On the
These-
creature.
Yes.
Do I see where it is? Like, am I able to locate?
Yes. It's a hulking. It is a hulking, living, breathing, walking.
It's on the roof,
sin.
yeah?
I see.
Diddler on the roof.
Kill.
Diddler on the roof.
Okay. Since I can't make knowledge checks, I'm gonna make an assumption that it is. It seems a little druidic in nature to me.
No.
Oh.
You've seen one or two druidic things. This is the work of something else.
Ah.
Don't let the beast skin fool you. This is nothing of the natural world or its fury.
I see. Gonna just quietly put away the white ash.
Oh, it's not just throwing in his face like, what the fuck? Who does that to a person?
Let's see.
But no, anyone with eyeballs that happen to see the like astral plane type shit, you know this is not. This is akashic. This is
Yeah.
not druidic. Different
Okay.
beasts. The nice, clean akashic world has nothing to do with the primal, brutal world of druidic magic.
Right. Ooh. In that case, I'll first of all swift action to wreathe my thin-on long axe in holy light, and I'll roll acrobatics to make a fucking leaping attack at it. Oh, but before that, move action to use Commander's Aura, giving everyone within a 60-foot aura, so 60-foot reach of Baz, 8 temporary hit points that refresh each round.
Oh shoot, how do you edit this one? Oh, I just remember it. Okay. So one thing that's nice about 5e is that you can just change things like that, and you can't do that.
Yes, you can. It's a
How-
temporary category.
No, it won't let me edit it.
How odd.
It's just grayed out. That's okay. I keep up a whole bunch of notepad
Right.
documents for that reason.
So, make an acrobatics check to leap up at the creature. Does that exceed its ace? Actually, no, it's CMD.
Yep.
Okay. Alright. Leap up. And I'm swinging.
Give me a second. I need to roll. I rolled a parry with him and botched, so.
Oh,
Give me a second. I have a separate partition on just for this stuff now. 6585.
is it possible to spark off of that since it rolled a 1?
Yes, but you need to let it hit you.
Ah, you know what? I'm good.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
It doesn't seem like the type of
It's-
creature that I
with,
want.
with counter to learn counters, you use trash mobs. You don't use this fucking thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Ugh. In conclusion, ugh. In character, but ugh.
Is it a visible effect?
Yes, it
Ugh,
will be
brother,
on screen.
ugh.
Okay.
What is that? Ugh.
Ah, that weird fucking cat's back again.
Looks like grandma, the fucking thing.
Plus 3. So
What?
20.
Okay. It can, however, roll a. That was its parry. It does get a counter.
Alright.
Counter is at
17.
-4.
Oh, you lucky bugger! You lucky that fucking -4 saved you
Me.
from blade breaking hard.
Wait.
Should never have been allowed to have fucking soundboard privileges. Yeah, you're. How do I do this? Like, okay. Unfortunately, the axe bites down into the hide armor covering its carcass. Does not bite through.
Well, let's see what the second attack does.
Oh yeah, because heavy blow lets you take 2 swings.
Yep. I fucking love heavy blow. My favorite.
Remind me to give John shit for writing that fucking discipline.
Yeah, you can take heavy blow as a trait for some fucking.
Yeah.
reason.
Well, yeah, because guess what? They weren't expecting Rope Rumble to exist because John wrote it. It's technically homebrew. He wrote it as a shitpost.
I love it. Alright, yeet.
28 will hit. And you bite. Any particular region you're aiming for?
If I can choose to aim for anything, I'll aim for what appears to be its Akashic center of power.
Chest.
Yeah.
Okay. You bury it in its rib cage, and you see one of the rib bones just split and peel off. Actually, like the tension in the chest is so high, as it breaks, it's literally ejected from the body. It's like pushed out like a worm out of flesh. Ooh. Clatters to the ground, steaming. It looks at you with its 4 eyes. It seems to look through you.
As the axe bites down, the holy light gets triggered. Eat shit! Oh.
Oh, what a shame.
Bruh.
A voice in the back of your head. All of my creations are ordained by the gods themselves. As you see its wounds seal shut.
Well, isn't that good to know? We learned something. And that will be it for Baz.
Okay. You're muted.
Fucking A. Okay.
Anytime.
There's a bed here. Somewhere underneath of him, right? In this house. Yes?
No.
What?
Chancellor sleeps in a chair.
The chair?
Yes.
Alright, I'm gonna make a running start. I'm gonna jump on the chair and leap up and then punch him right in the balls and fucking sever his sacral chakra.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
This is what I'm gonna do.
Jumping gooch punch off the fucking
yes.
mattress.
That's what I was hoping there was a bed, but sacral chakra punch right into the balls.
Yeah, well, it's so
In the root chakra.
yeah. Rub his dick and twist it.
Right into the balls with everything I got. Right there, unarmed strike. So I need to make a acrobatic check first.
Yes, please.
Yep. Oh, also, did the gods respond to me at all?
I don't know, you didn't roll the fucking 1d100 like I asked you to.
Oh, well, let me do that first. I'm sorry.
Plus
Don't
5
be-
and one moving towards enemies. Also, remember you have way of the turn.
I still don't understand what that does, to be honest.
Do half damage, knock them prone instantly. It's
Okay.
literally like it's the strongest unarmed feat in the game.
Especially against massive creatures.
Yeah,
Okay.
where they actually they're so tall they take damage when they hit the ground.
Okay, so yeah, all right, so yeah, I'll do that then. That's a pretty good acrobatics.
Okay.
Yeah, 19.
As we all know, one of Red Rumbler's secret numbers is 69.
Mm-hmm.
How much leeway are we giving her, folks?
I think it's so close.
Because we've been away for so long.
Hmm.
It would be very funny.
I will put it to the chat.
It's 1 digit off.
I will put it to the chat.
How much will you sacrifice?
They do know a digit. Is that enough to get them by? We'll put that to the chat's decision.
I will sacrifice a digit to Rumbler. I will sacrifice a pinky.
Okay. You know what? Snap that bitch off.
Ping! Snapped it off. Just do I take some damage from that? Oh, like 2 points or something?
No, because you are not trained in Sever, so he doesn't do damage.
Okay.
Huh?
I'm made out of freaking drywall. Should just be able to pull one off. Just ow, it's
Don't
gonna hurt.
phrase it like that.
You know what I mean. Just
Who's this to?
to Rumbler.
Is it Rumbler or
Right.
Kyle?
Oh, it's always to Kyle.
Kyle's sacred number is 69. I was testing you to see which one you think would
Of
actually.
course.
Oh, this is Kyle. What the? Oh, what the fuck? Oh no!
Yeah,
I
like
just-
look at this big
I
ass
ne-
dude.
I need to stop answering this late at night. God damn it!
Yeah, come on, like, I'm gonna punch this dude in the balls.
You sound like you've got it in hand.
Just you know, guide my spirit or whatever, dude.
I don't fucking know.
Guide my fist.
Don't say it like that.
Oh,
know what?
Kyle
Fuck
doesn't
you.
want to help fisting?
Yeah, fuck you. He throws his can at
You love punching stuff. Particularly drywall. I'm drywall punching something. It all works
Don't
out.
put
It's like
love
pottery. It
punching.
rhymes.
He throws a can at you. There's a can on the floor.
Drink the can.
Drink
Punch.
the can immediately. Can I do it as a quick action or swift action?
Roll me a sleight of hand or a reflex save.
Sure.
It's all in the reflexes.
Yeah.
Let's see what you got to beat. It's enough. You got the
Yay.
can. But I believe it's a gooch punch.
Yes.
You have to pick
Do it.
between. Do you want a drink or do you want a gooch punch?
Sorry, it's a pussy energy drink.
Oh, I thought I was taking an immediate swig out of it. It was just I had to pick it up.
Yeah.
Hit him with the
I'm-
can.
I'm gonna
Oh,
go.
no,
with-
hit him with a twisted T combo.
You know, I'd be too afraid to shove the can up his ass. I mean, that might do something wrong.
And slap his Kegel muscles and it just jets
if-
down.
I think I'm
just
gonna hold
saying,
on to the
if you
can.
put the can in his ass, you're gonna give him simultaneously some crabs and rats in there too.
Well, the can might give him powers because it's from Kyle.
Depends which. Okay, just don't shove it like nozzle up.
I think I'm gonna hang on to the can. I'm just gonna go for the gooch punch. Yeah.
Okay.
What do you guys think? I don't know. I'm
Mark,
aiming for the
what would you do?
yeah.
As-
I practically invented the gooch punch.
All right, I'll balance the can on the end of my fucking. Well, no, I've got crab hands, so my crab claw can hold the can and punch it right up into his butthole, or into his gooch. You know, right up in there.
Which end upwards?
The can should be facing downward so that it splurts outside downwards. You know.
This is dreadfully unsanitary.
Yes.
So he blasts off into
So he blasts off in outer space. Yes,
I'm
that's
gonna
what I'm
bring up-
doing.
I'm gonna bring
so-
up that Red could actually drink things as a free action because he's an alcoholic.
What if you'd like to drink from?
No, I'm saying it's like if Bill wants, he could claim that like Red disciples can drink free-handed.
Oh, can I then?
You know what? Fuck it.
All right, okay. All right. Then I can, you know, down that real quick.
The first you to admit you're an alcoholic.
Well, yeah. Duh.
Okay. There we go. And that you admit you have a problem, now you can get the drink first free action.
All right. So, what does the drink give me?
Kidney stones.
Oh, well, that of course. But you know, what else?
Okay, I'm gonna use the stats for Goldenthorn tea. This is such just rage.
I'm already raging.
Well, you are frenzied, so they stack. So you're up to 6 strength, 6 con.
Okay. All right.
And an extra attack.
I'm gonna do 2 freaking shoryukens right up into his ass. Hold on, if I can do that.
Okay.
It will be this.
Bruh!
Oh my god!
What?
Oh my god! Oh my fucking
Thank
god!
God.
Oh my
Fucking rules of nature.
Let's fucking go.
Your hand is stuck, Jim Henson.
god! The dice giveth, and they taketh, or they giveth today!
The dice look upon us, smiling.
Rules of nature.
She's laughing so hard she's peeking the microphone that it doesn't pick her up. Total your damage for me, please. I ain't reading all that.
Hang on. Oh my god. It's one sec. It's 62.
Go, go, gadget, DM only soundboard. Watch your ears.
Also, his sacral chakra, I believe, got disrupted. Because I was using
The roof
chakra
collapses.
disruption.
That
Yeah,
and the
because I
prostate.
punched him through it. Yeah.
He's dumped onto the floor, not unceremoniously.
And now his butthole is
This fucking root
also
chakra
disrupted.
wreck.
You just fucking gooch punched the boss fight.
Yeah.
Jesus, it's a lot of damage.
Also, he's got bleed and all kinds of other stuff on that if you look at it.
Was that
Yeah, I know.
before or after the half damage from Way of the Turn? If you actually used that.
Okay,
She didn't,
Oh, if
she
you were-
didn't
oh,
declare it.
I didn't declare it, no.
I just quickly looked this up, and apparently, like, the root chakra is related to survival and basic trust.
It's also in the asshole.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, I guess both of those aspects got violated.
You just cappered this motherfucker. You just reached a hand up and ripped out his soul stone.
Yeah.
His kidney stone.
Treating
And
him
then
like
I'll-
a fucking blood-borne swine.
And then I'll stand over him and just say, do you surrender?
It's his turn.
Who's the hand puppet now, bitch?
It reaches up and manifests a fiend-bound gauntlet. I believe someone's in my reach.
And I believe they get bad,
What do you mean?
like,
I'll
worse
take a minus
rolls.
4.
And he's prone,
Yeah, and the minus 4.
so mine is 8.
I roll pretty well. First things first, kip up.
Can't kip up that's part of the move action, isn't it?
Nope, it's a swift action.
Oh,
Does
okay.
it provoke or no?
Kip up
not,
doesn't.
not if you beat the DC. Because only a standard action or a move action can provoke. Swift action can't. Unless it's under Supernatural Slayer and it's a swift action, supernatural effect. Right, this is not. They spring up onto all fours. And it's going to attempt to just hurl itself bodily towards you. Oh my goodness!
Did you
Good
crit fail?
down.
Whoo! Okay, and again. 20, 15.
Ooh.
The dice giveth to everyone. Help.
It grabs you by the face,
Mm-hmm.
pushes you down onto the stone,
Mm-hmm.
on the wooden floorboards, and drags you.
Where?
You're just across the thing.
You can't counter on 20s, correct?
No.
You cannot count on 20s
Okay.
now.
No, no.
It literally rams you up against the gate. And the extension of its reach.
I will, while it's doing this, despite being in horrible pain, I will take out 2 of the eyeballs from my, pocket and just dangle them around. Is to symbolize his fucking gooch that I just fucking tormented.
Hey, Bill, where's it getting the movement from?
Kip up swift action, then move, then a
The Fiend Script Gauntlets or a move action to manifest.
Ooh.
I'm assuming that's what you're using,
different
because I
thing.
use them too.
Did the movement provoke? Quick question.
Yes.
Excellent. I'm fucking wacky.
It's in so much pain naturally, it doesn't actually give a shit if it gets hit.
Beautiful. Alright, this is a +1.
Provoked
since
attack
I
of opportunity then, yeah.
have the high ground. Anakin. Actually, comes +2 in this case.
And the fiend's grip is just a bound effect, so it activates automatically.
It's 26
Ooh.
to hit.
Okay, that'll hit. You drag a large rent down its back. You can see the pulsing light inside.
Oh, also, just sorry that I called it a bit later, from Captain for 20. The monster rolls on the bad chart.
Ooh, thank you, Captain.
Thank you, Captain. Very cool. Sorry
Very
to catch
cool.
him that late.
Could Aiden roll for me, please?
What would you like me to roll?
Decent thousand.
Oh,
Tell me the result. It's easy as well.
6519.
This is in the right neck of the woods. 65, 65. Target vanishes, leaving a bead. This is somewhat thematic, I suppose. I'm gonna make this a short encounter.
I mean, I punched him so hard in the
It's the
gooch.
chakra.
It
It's
part
a
of
little
it,
bead of chakra.
the flesh discorporates around its core and it seeps into the soil.
Go into a tree or something? Grow into like a weird gooch tree?
You failed the prostate exam.
He was studying so hard for it. Penny, we're on the same wavelength.
Okay, it asks for a sun-like bead. This is all I have.
What an interesting motif.
What an interesting symbol that Bill has saved.
This is from. You may recall this from the fight with the baseball player from the arena fight.
I think so.
I wonder
just
when
a-
that first appeared.
I wonder where. Why do I have a sudden feeling the word Burgundian?
He got sucked into his own black sun.
Yeah, it literally crumbles into its own fucking number 4 shell from that luster.
Black hole sun, won't you come?
It's just floating there.
Wash away the rain.
Menacingly? Considering he was just choking me,
Are we still on initiative?
Well, the only other combatant is in the woods outside because he was knocked through the gate.
I would imagine he's probably running away by now. But he's still...
I mean, he probably saw that creature collapse in on himself.
All of his other compatriots are...
It's just a spinning bead of black. Just... We're kind of out of initiative at this point.
Yeah. Eris, you should probably look at this.
I ain't touching that. I look at it.
You should look at it. or ask Mr. Chubbs, maybe, I don't know.
I shall investigate it. What the rules? If there's appropriate roles, Zalmas, do feel free to jump in as well. Thank you. Zalmas has already left.
Oh shit. Bill, what do I roll to figure out what happens if I hit it with the thin on long axe?
Pretty spellcraft.
Okay. 28.
I shall also roll spellcraft. Oh.
I'm actually not sure what it is. Baz. Oh no. Hang on, let me just quickly check my audio library for 1 second.
Oh
So
boy.
I'll be right back.
Ooh! Roll me a reflex save, everyone. As guess what
Oof.
this motherfucker rolled? Target vanishes, leaving a delayed blast fireball of double their hit dice.
Oh shit.
Oh shit, here we go again.
Roll well, or it's 80 fire damage,
Holy shit.
which
Oh
is
my
an
god.
insta kill for almost
All of us.
everyone.
Oh my god, oh my god. I think. Oh fuck.
Let's see.
I think Comrade was already okay.
There's a
How
reason
far
we
was the
don't.
radius?
There is a reason we don't use chart 1.2 anymore. Holy fuck!
Dude.
Let's see.
I'm setting the DC low for this one. I'm not gonna forget it.
Ooh.
Okay.
Oh. Could Faustus maybe do something to help out a bit?
Yeah.
Well, the part of you that's infected by Faustus can't be injured by fire, so you'll always have something to
You know
regenerate
what?
from.
That's good.
Okay.
Yeah, it is good because you failed that save. And I know you only have like 70 hit points at the best of times.
Okay, let's do some. Let's do some
Quick
subtract.
maths.
Yeah.
It's 20-foot radius, so the whole party gets hit by this.
Return to say that if Penny is still riding Albert, she'll still have 50% miss chance.
I'm not sure that applies to fireballs.
I mean, it's concealment.
Yeah, she gets a flat bonus at that point. What's Eris's bonus? Oh, what's Eris's, oh, is that the 14? For the reflex save? No, it can't be.
I don't think she rolled yet.
Yeah,
I think maybe AFK. I'll quickly check. 1 sec.
The captain rolled like the worst possible result for the situation because it's just a big meat tank. Steiner maths. Oh god, the Steiner math.
Women.
No.
Eris, can we have a reflex save, please?
Is. Oh boy. Sure is the lowest out of my saves.
Pass.
Way.
Right. And with your cover, I think you take 1/4 rather than half. So you take 20. If you pass, which is everyone else but Baz, you take 40.
You fucking 40 damage. For realsies.
That's what the fucking chart says.
Yeah, I know. Oh, Jesus Christ, I'm at 8. Okay.
And
We'll see,
if
those
you
are
fail-
Oh,
right.
no, plus, so 16, yeah. 48.
And if you failed, you take 80 fire damage.
Holy shit.
That's just 85 damage.
Holy crap.
Don't forget
Oh my
the
god.
additional 8 HP we got from Baz.
Yeah.
That is true.
Where's Tampia?
The area around you is glass.
Oh wait, 24 of it was delayed. Okay. So it's 8 plus.
In conclusion,
20. Ah. Fuck.
you can see Baz's bone.
It's been a while since I felt pain.
You can see a lot of his bone.
Kind of tingles. Can my fly headed at least be gone?
Yeah, that can go away.
Like, fuck.
burned off.
Swings and roundabouts, I guess.
Basically, what's left of you is like a spine and a skull and legs.
As he begins regenerating.
Of all the fucking results to roll, holy shit. I need to stop making you motherfuckers roll this shit. And that, folks, is where Nick Trust chart 1.2. There's just a crate. There's just another crater where this camp once lay. The front of the house has been torn off. The loot and all the cards are burned away. Your hosts, one has been shoved down into the pit from the blast, and the other is nowhere to be seen. The fat lad, however, is alive. But he's very badly burned.
Let me just do one of these. One of those divine tricks.
I'm a bit fucked too. Roll bit hurting.
I'd like to channel energy.
I can't see. I'm blind.
Legally, I can't see. I'm legally blind.
Just move here so I can.
He's clutching like the tiny visor hole in his helmet.
It ain't much, but it's something.
Yeah, you can roll mini maximum.
You know what? That's pretty good. I can live with that.
That might keep you out of the fucking unconsciousness zone.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so everyone heals for 16 points. Well, that could have felt better.
Well, at least that horrifying nightmare that was here is gone, I suppose.
Face it begins to grow back around my skull slowly.
Oh, right, yeah, you regenerate pretty quickly. You'll be alright. Just kind of give you a pat and be like, you'll be alright.
She just shoved her hand into the wound, basically.
No, just showing it in there, just patting on the...
skin forms
I don't know,
you know.
where that's been.
The skin forms around.
Hey, do you want a crab?
There's still monster everywhere.
Well, that was dealt with, I guess.
Butt chucking monster. That's how this is how this fight ended. You hear it, feel it itch in your head.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
I don't mean to alarm you, Miss Chancellor, but we may have bigger problems than this.
Oh, no.
As to the south, if you turn your eyeballs,
One sec.
Yes.
Wait, that was in the south. It's just out of here. Possibly.
you know what, let's just go ahead and switch off the old lighting rig.
Yep.
Where's the daytime mode? Just this once, it's a treat.
Oh. Not again.
It gets
Cultist?
worse. Yep.
Oh.
Oh, that looks lovely. Fan-freaking-tastic.
Well,
Fine,
the
I'm
answer.
done.
I guess that simplifies the problem.
Yeah, suppose so.
Don't worry, I'm not done yet. There's one last
Oh,
entry.
goody.
Torn, so, look to the northeast.
Where'd my dog go? Oh, that guy does. Oh, that's is that Sir
As a plate art creature in full plate, dragging an enormous sledgehammer
That's
made from a stone minier on the end of a tree, slowly trudges out of the forest.
That's not our friend?
No.
That's Sir Ironwood, yeah. Okay.
And behind him,
A naked man in the woods.
Mm-hmm. Great.
not a man.
Something.
There he is.
And as quickly as he's there, he's gone, fading back into the branches. As the slowly hulk of plate armor, a word resonates through the being of the stone and the metal. Rise.
Oh, great.
Tune in next week, folks. Well, the party is stuck in the middle of a bandit camp, having to help the bandits defend against an entire invading cult and a feral knight, one of the most dangerous creatures in a forest.
Lovely.
Well, folks, I hope you've enjoyed this week and all its chaos, and I hope to see you all again next week, where we can continue the trend.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Okay.
We will get. I was about to say goon punched.
Yeah.
Good.
Or someone to get gooch punched. Yes.
Yes, who will be gooch punched next?
Who will? That is the question.
Vote
Join
now
us
in the
next week.
server.
For who gets to get punched in the gooch next week. Thank you, Captain, for the 20, and thank you all so much for tuning in. It will be, as usual, a Broken Crown normal politics thing. Okay, not this week. Next week, I think we will have a special guest, but it'll be normal news and politics stream tomorrow. Anywho, thank you all.
And we'll be on the Thursday. I'm not sure the Thursday game's
Yes.
running this week because I'm not sure it's running because of the election.
Oh.
Friday we'll have another keynote night.
Yep. We'll see about Bill and I may or may not be. We'll see if it's running this week on Geeks and Gamers Tabletop. Anywho, see you all when we see you next week at some point. Cheers. Bye bye.
Hello, Bashun.